And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Route 66. We are a group of players playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We are playing in a homebrew campaign setting called Endarin, and playing an old 1st edition AD&D Temple of Elemental Evil converted to 5th edition and set in this homebrew world. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's talk about who we are. Ava.
Hi, I'm Avari. I play Junko, the human rogue.
And
as far as my party is aware. Sorry, I had a little meat in my tooth. I had to,
Hang on. Don't we all technically know that you have wings now?
Don't mention what Cora said.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, we're not talking about that right now. I also stream. Yeah, I'm human. I also stream on Twitch at this link right here, Twitch TV/Avarichu. I play many games that make me scared.
And that often rhyme with Head by Halite.
Or 7 Haze to High.
Yeah, that's the one.
7 Haze to High.
Thank you.
Good rhyming.
McKnightsy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm McKnightsy. I'm back! Yay!
Yay!
I know you guys missed me. I'm sorry I was away. I had some back issues.
Wait, you were gone? But you were here at all of our intros.
I know.
That's true.
And then he disappeared.
Ava did a good job imitating my sexy man voice.
No, thank you very much, Ava. Even though it was a little bit off,
Just because I can have a deeper voice than you.
But yeah, I'm glad to be back. My back is doing better, so yeah, I'm ready to have some fun with you guys. Let's share some laughs. Let's do this.
Can't wait.
Oh, hold on. I play Thalithiel the Elf, and I have absolutely tons of secrets.
Hey, he's admitting it this time.
Finally out. There it is.
I mean, if you guys go back to the first few episodes, I said I was full of secrets. Then as your guys' secrets started coming out, I'm like, oh, you know what? I have no secrets. None.
Yeah, that's why I said,
there.
like, you were like, we all have our secrets, and I'm all like, yeah, we do, and I'm like, they keep it that way.
I don't have secrets.
Ashley.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I play Cora. It's pretty obvious. She's not just a regular human. She's an ASMR monk. She's really bad at keeping secrets, so don't tell her any of your secrets. Also, her secrets are coming out pretty fast. And when I'm not playing her, I'm playing Sayoni on Mondays. And when I'm not playing D&D, you can find me online at Pixelbound Studios. I make cute stuff. Sell it online.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, Etsy, everywhere. That's about it.
Cryptic.
Hello, I am Cryptic or Nathan. I play Dracon, the human wizard, who is very youthful and amazing at casting spells.
Well, I always got a lot of people like that.
It's the truth. Just watch all the episodes on our ! YouTube in the chat, by the way, and you'll see. I also stream at Cryptic on Twitch, currently playing for a few different games. I would name them, but it's been the same for the past 2 months because, yeah.
I feel like that.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Saraha.
Hi. I'm Saraha. I'm playing. Which game is this? No, Fakri. I don't know why I was about to say Kyra. She is not a human, but people don't know what she is. Druid. They did see her turn into a panther though, which I thought was really fun. When I'm not playing this game, I'm playing Pathfinder on Mondays as Kyra, the cleric. And when I'm not doing that, I'm working or I am playing video games on Twitch. Right now I'm playing Oblivion for the first time and getting wrecked by that game because that game just wants to murder me.
That is such a memory trip.
It's a good game, that one.
This is such a good game.
Yeah. The music is beautiful. It's really pretty. The only thing that freaks me out are the face zooms.
I have a question.
Good God. Yes, the face zooms. I'm currently working on becoming the grand champion of the fighting arena, so I can get that weirdo guy to come up to me and say, "Bye, Azora, it's the grand champion."
Nice.
So that's
the
pretty
beam
much
in
it.
action.
Lofty
Yes.
goals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ashlow.
Lofty goals.
Hi, I'm Ashlow. I don't stream here or here, but I stream here, ish, I guess. I play a 3 who's a chirpy dwarf with secrets that he tells everyone, and a hammer that he hits everyone with. He's a pretty simple guy. And when I'm not doing this, I make dice and mead and work.
And edit terrific YouTube videos.
And
Yes.
make YouTube videos that you
Yeah,
can
he
find
does.
in the link that was mentioned previously. Yeah. That's me. What about you,
Yay.
Tim? Who are you?
Me? Well, thank you for asking. I'm Tim, the Dungeon Master. I am sort of adjudicating the rules of the game. I am playing all of the NPCs, the bad guys, a few good guys who interact here and there, some animals, a few vicious flora, some mild-mannered fauna, and I kind of I present the adventure to our players as we make our way through the game. When I'm not running games on Route 66, I'm also streaming as Askell Archer on Twitch. And I just got done playing the new Subnautica, which,
You're
if you
done
haven't
with it?
played it, it's so freaking good. It's so good. Go
That
play
means I
it.
can watch your stream again.
Yes! Can't wait. I don't know what I'm
I
going to do
couldn't
now.
watch anybody's stream. Ugh.
That's that's us. If you want to be involved in today's game chat, you can be involved by spending your channel points to either give our players inspiration once per game session, or bit by bit you can purchase Chat's Blessings, which are recorded in the middle bottom of the screen on this panel, and on the map I think it's in the lower right corner. Our players can spend those points at a 1-for-1 rate to get themselves +1 on any d20 roll, or to give me -1 per Chat's Blessing used.
Yo, the Chat's Blessing words are so tiny.
Well, yeah, that's because there's 6 players.
Yeah. You can still read it though.
Instead of that
Right.
giant
We
+1,
take up too
can we
much-
have the +8?
Put your
You take
glasses
up too
on.
much space.
Just like screen
Get
max.
a magnifying glass and just
Buy a really big monitor and then screen max it, and you're good.
put it on your TV.
Yep,
Put us on
that's-
your TV.
That's it. There you go. That's the one.
Oh, it doesn't reach up there.
We are gearing up for a giveaway as well. We're tracking subs. You can kind of see in our counter at the bottom of the screen how many subs we're at. Once we hit 25 subs, we're going to do a giveaway of a fancy mystery dice set.
I've already been looking at options, and some of them have skeleton heads in them, and then some of them might be like fangirly. I don't know.
mystery dice at their finest.
Yeah.
That's all we got going on for the moment. So, you guys ready to recap a little bit? Find out how we're how we're
Yes,
doing?
please.
Maybe I should do kind of a extra recap a little bit, in case anyone, not gonna say any names, may not have been around recently. I don't know who that could be, but just in case.
You know what? I'm leaving.
No, wait, come back. All right.
You've been here the whole time. You just fell asleep while recapping yourself. Very boring.
That's true.
That tracks. You guys are a group of assorted adventurers. You've all kind of come together in the town of Hummelbank, in the country of Saragarda, a very warm coastal nation with a god ruler. You know that 10 years ago, an evil temple rose in this area and went on a conquest binge. They were stopped and supposedly defeated, but you have learned that this defeat was not complete. The demon queen, Zugtmoy, was locked within the temple. Since they couldn't kill her, they sealed her within. And her divine paramour, Ayuz, an evil demigod who apparently may be of relation to Archael, the monarch of Saragarda, is nowhere to be found. No one knows what became of Ayuz, but his priesthood are still present. And worse, now, 10 years later, the cult of elemental sin has returned, and they have spies in Hummelbank, and they have been building forces and marshaling in the ruins of the old temple and in a nearby village called Nacht. In Hummelbank, you've made a few allies. You are trying to find who you can trust, but you know that someone in Hummelbank is spying for the temple. In fact, they sent an assassin after you, and it was nearly lethal. The assassin ambushed Cora and Dracon when they were separated from the group. They were able to hunker down and hide until kind of a combination of E3 and Novacree in Panther form dispatched the assassin and were even able to take him prisoner. He didn't give you any information. He was very uncooperative, but you do have him held prisoner. You also have, as a prisoner, down below the local wizard Burns Tower, the dark cleric Lareth, who was affiliated with the temple until you removed him from power, wiped out his growing army, and chained him up in the basement. Cora has been trying to build a rapport with him. He's given a little information, but nothing overly helpful. He's given you some names, answered a few questions, but not really been very concrete. He certainly hasn't told you who the spy is in town. As things are getting worse, particularly after the incident with the assassin, Byrne has said in 2 days he's going to call a council meeting and bring all of them together, and his hope is that by this point you will know who the spy is and they can be ousted. Let's see, is there anything else? You also did some research on the temple, learning that it is 4 levels below ground, as the top level is mostly in ruins. You know that, as mentioned, Zugdmoy and Ayuz are intrinsically linked to this temple, and you know that there are secret passages leading into the lower levels of the temple, though there's no real knowledge of where they could be. Finally, Lareth, toward the end, revealed himself to be an Asimar, not fallen at all, but somehow unholy. So, where we're picking up. Junko was about to leave. It's nighttime, I believe. Junko was going to go spying on some of the suspects on your list. That is correct, yes? You were going to check into... I don't think you'd settled on who, but you were going to check into their affairs, see if you could find any clues the old-fashioned way.
I think it was the...
General stores.
Yeah.
The general store owners? Okay.
I don't like them.
Okay. The rest of you were at Burns Tower and were kind of saying some final words of departure and then taking off, yes?
Yeah, I think we were going to the inn.
Okay. Yeah.
Or that way, at least.
That works for me.
Does anybody else think Junko shouldn't go alone?
I think that.
I agree.
I'm sorry, I agree.
Who is quiet enough? Oh, shit.
I'm not.
I can be. I can be.
I am quite stealthy when I need to be.
I'm gonna look at Novacree and I go, here, kitty, kitty.
And I will wild shape into a cat.
This is like gym class where they're picking people for teams.
Cora looks sad.
I got left out.
Picked.
No,
I was never picked first in gym class. Oh,
all right, so just the two of you?
yeah.
If you want to come as well, Cora, I don't mind.
I just meow.
She looks at everybody else and looks back at Junko.
Wait, I think you were knocked out of your cat form by the wings.
Yeah, I just wild shaped again.
Oh,
I had
okay,
another one.
Sorry, my bad.
We rested. She got...
You didn't rest.
I got them both back.
No,
we got a
since
short
then.
rest. We had a short rest between the battle and this, so I
No,
had two
that
again.
was at the end of Lareth's interrogation, though. We haven't rested since then, right?
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Oh, okay, I was gonna go.
That
I
way we
Bringing
can do
Estelle
3
out.
and 3 because pairs aren't safe enough.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
not.
I mean, I
Totally
cannot
not.
be.
I mean, meow.
I
That's right.
cannot be surprised, so it's okay.
Right. Noisy team. Are we going
So
back
we'll-
to the inn?
We'll meet you guys back at the end later.
I guess we'll be. Oh, sorry. I guess we will be the distraction.
No distractions.
Boys.
Noisy team.
I'm just going to perhaps start on a scroll.
Okay.
At the inn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's go there.
It's time for food.
So as all of you depart into the night, we're gonna start with Team Spies, I think.
I love how all the women are doing all the hard work. And we're just gonna go eat, chill at the inn.
Just ate too. I know you weren't technically there.
we
but
just had
we
dinner.
did just have dinner and then talk to
Oh,
Lyris.
did
So
we?
it's hilarious that you're like.
Did I
Martha-
take all the bread from Rutger? Not Rutger.
Burn.
Yeah, it was Rutger.
Burns again.
It
They.
was Rutger you were stealing it from.
I think they
Oh, it was
offered you
Rutger,
food this
yeah.
time. It
Yeah.
was sort of like
Yeah.
a snake with no venom situation.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
Team Spies. How are you gonna go about this?
What time
Tell
does the
the-
general store close?
Sundown.
So it's
So-
closed.
So it's closed.
I
Gonna like break in and look at their records or something?
sure.
I mean, I'll use my mind link to speak with Junko, and just say, I mean, I'm not good at the spy thing, but I can get into small places. So
Can you go to the other door and unlock it?
it's a cat. I can do my best.
Is there a chimney? You can go down the chimney.
I can hop in windows, or cats can fit like a lot of places, you know.
It's true.
As long
I've seen
as the
videos of them
whiskers-
fitting under a door, so
Cats are liquid.
Yeah.
when they choose.
Well,
There's
there is-
outside the general store. There's like the general store building, right? And then
Yep.
there's like another building next to it. That's
That's the
part of
stable.
it.
Mhm.
Stable. Okay.
And then the stable yard between them.
I mean, we
Oh,
can
these have
scope
been
around the
labeled.
This
outside.
looks like a chimney. Just
There is a
saying.
chimney. Yep. There
Or
is
a
a
fire.
fireplace in the general store.
The fire
as well
wouldn't be
as-
lit.
I do have a climb speed as a cat, so I can get up there.
Fire
We-
lit.
I hope not. If they're close.
If there's
Expecting
smoke
Santa?
coming up out of it, then
It is presently one of the chimneys is lit. The little extension on the right has a secondary. Let me-
oh,
like here, there's another chimney.
oh, okay.
This one, there is smoke coming out of. There's no smoke coming
Wait.
from the chimney of the main.
Is this
Store.
Is this the whole store, or do they like live here? Is it like partially like their house?
We've only been in the first floor of it.
It is only one floor, if that helps.
Okay.
Is it?
Is there
You've-
more we
from
haven't
when you've
seen?
been in there, you've seen that there is a curtained opening in one wall, which you've never been through or seen through.
We're standing outside the building right now?
Yes. So that being the case, let's do this. Let's take you to a map. We have
Maybe
the
I shouldn't
power
have
app.
come
Because I was
with
gonna say,
this.
if so, I'd like to like just walk around the outside of the building and see if there are any windows that are open.
So there are windows. None of them have glass.
Ah, shit.
They are all
Oh.
shuttered.
Perfect.
Oh, so they're not, but they're not an opening that I can get in.
I
Just
would
pull it
say all of the ones in the store part of it are shut. One window in the extended part is open.
Is the windowsill like a thing that I can sit in?
Yes,
Or
I would
is
say
it
you
like-
could.
Okay. I'll pop up there
Let's do
and
this, so you guys can mark your position.
Sure. Which
I'm
window
inside
is?
already. Cool.
Oh, nice.
It would be this window that's open.
Okay,
Where's
then I'll just.
the main entrance?
The
Here?
main entrance is over here.
Okay. I'll just kind of follow behind the cat, so I'll be right here.
Actually, is it? Let me look at the orient, because this is not up as north.
I mean, it shows the dirt path going there, so I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that would be correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll just hop up in the windowsill and kind of like just look in the room. What can I see anything in there? Or is it?
Yeah, looking in, you can see it looks like it's the trader's quarters. It's an adequately furnished room. You can see 2 comfortable bunks. There's a table and chairs. There's some shelves, a chest of drawers, some lockers. Seated at the table, you can see the 2 general store owners who are, it looks like, eating. They've each got like a plate set in front of them. Neither is talking, they're just eating in silence, and there's a candle lit. One of them, you can see, has a sheet of parchment next to his plate, and he's kind of like eating while he's working, while the others occasionally...
So sad.
I will... add them to the map for you.
I'll just mind blink. I guess I'll do it to Junko because she's closest, so I can see her. And I'll just say, the 2 traders are in here eating. They're being weirdly quiet. You want me to try to go in the room, or?
Mind linking back, I'll be like, no, just listen. Are they doing anything that you could see?
One of them looks like they're working, and the other one is sighing. They're not talking, though.
The sighing one is the bigger man, Gremeg, and he's also... You can see that it looks like, has finished his food and is just kind of...
Waiting. What was the name of the other one?
Ramos.
Yeah.
Which one is which on the for the tokens?
The bottom one is Ramos, the top one is Gremeg.
Oh, I got it backwards in my head.
Okay. Just wait.
I'll just sit there and listen for a while and see if they say anything.
Okay.
Imagine
and you're
if
just...
they look at the window, it's just a cat like.
I'll just be like maybe just occasionally looking outside, like a cat does, maybe just watching the outside from the window, or
make a... What would this be? It's not a stealth check.
I'm not trying to be stealthy.
Be
I mean,
chill.
if they notice me,
check.
it's like, yeah.
I guess we'll just call it a charisma check.
A charisma check.
Mm-hmm. Just to kind of be cool.
What about performance?
If you have proficiency, you could do performance. But if you don't, then it would be a charisma check anyway.
Yeah, you don't have proficiency. All right, D&D Beyond, don't fuck me. I got a 12.
12. Okay. At one point, Gremag does notice you and just kind of glances, watches you for a moment, then finally is like, well, I'm going to get to work. Yes, whatever. Continues working. Ramos continues what he's doing. Gremag stands up, glances once more at you, and is going to push through the curtain, going back into the storefront.
Do you meow at all at him? Just like, you know when a cat, a cat's watching you, and then you look at the cat, like Kibu, he'll be like, every time you look at him, he goes, just like, hi.
Yeah, I think I would do that in my attempt to try to blend in. I will kind of relay through the mind link with Junko that Gremag got up and went into the shop and said he was going to get to work.
Okay.
Observing or...
Can I peek inside the shutter somehow? Like, I don't...
Not without opening the shutter.
Yeah.
How long do you guys want to...
Cora's like twiddling her thumbs.
What does it sound like he's doing?
Who?
My work is boring work. The guy who said he's getting to work, like inside the room.
In the storefront?
Yeah, what's it sound like?
Make a perception check.
You guys need some friends or something. It's depressing.
13.
13?
Yeah.
You can hear what sounds like maybe someone interacting with items on the shelves. It's not initially obvious what's happening, but it would be something along the lines of probably like straightening up or restocking or counting, taking inventory. Something of that nature.
You guys don't sound like such bad guys anymore.
Can I hop down into the room and like get on the table and see if I can read any of the things that they were... Like, I'm trying to just be like getting Ramos's attention and
Like,
be like,
hey,
hey, what's up? Hello, I'm a
Hey.
cat, but also slyly trying to
Gotcha.
look at the papers and like, what are you doing? You know?
But also,
Like
hey,
step
there's
it all
food on
over
the-
him.
Yeah, but there's food on the table.
Just lay on them as a cat does. Just always.
Interesting note. The paper that he's writing does not appear to be written in Common. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Druidic, Elvish, and Quarry.
Okay. You don't recognize what he's writing in. It does seem to be like almost grid-like writing. Like there are... maybe it's like filling out... It would be like filling out an Excel spreadsheet in Latin or something. Like, you know, it would... Well, actually, even the characters, they're not standard Common Tongue characters. They are runic, whatever he's writing in. Though he does pause. Go away. Shoo. Shoo.
At it with a paw.
Pushes it.
Shoo.
He kind of jabs
Shoo.
at you a few times.
See if you guys are playing. Like, see, he's just playing with you. Play back.
Yeah. Didn't Burn say that I don't know, I thought that we had learned something about the shopkeepers, like where they had come from and how long ago they had moved here.
They'd only been here for 5 years and they don't know where they came from.
They don't know. Okay.
No.
Well, you should knock a glass off the table.
Oh,
Classic
yeah,
cat
is there a
move.
glass on the table? Can I
There's a bottle of wine. It's open.
scoot it towards the edge?
Whoa,
Typical cat, damn it.
Hey! He's gonna, with one hand, grab at the bottle. With the other, he's gonna make a grab at you.
Oh, he's scratching
Oh!
I'm gonna have you make your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
How
Wipe
many
his
hit
finger
points
off.
did you have?
As a
He's just
cat?
grabbing. He's just
Oh my
Three,
god.
two or
D&D
three.
Beyond hates me, dude. 7.
Well, that's 17. He doesn't
Uh-oh.
scruff. He just kind of grabs you around the neck, stands up, goes to the window, and just throws you out the window.
Damn it.
And like you guys see the cat hit the ground and like roll 2 or 3 times before she kind of.
Oh, wow.
Comes to
That's
a
violent.
I land on my feet. It's so rude. I'm a bad
Punted you. He
cat.
didn't throw you, he punted you.
He beat your number by more than 10. I would say he completely got you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then you hear the, or you can see the shutters slam shut.
Are you okay?
I'll mind link to Cora and just say, yeah.
Did you see anything interesting?
He was writing on a paper, but I didn't know the language, and it looked like maybe like a grid type, maybe like he was keeping track of something. I'm not really sure, but I didn't know the language, so I have no idea. Nothing else interesting. I tried to knock a bottle of wine off the table.
I'll look at Junko. Well, what now?
Waiting game. And
Is that what spying's like? Just sit around here?
And I will nod.
Pretty much.
You guys are gonna wait?
Cora pulls out a musical instrument, thinks better of it, puts it away.
Do you see the daggers that and Junko's eyes just like, what the fuck?
Leans against the wall, just looks bored.
Okay.
Nova will be in cat form for like 2 hours, I think, so she'll just curl up and kind of like keep listening, but
Gotcha. Okay. After about an hour, you can hear low murmur of voices and the candlelight peeking through the shutters would go out.
That's their bedroom too, isn't it? Looks like.
Oh yeah.
Were there beds in there?
Yeah, I would have told you that. I would have told you guys the layout of the room, I think. Or as best as I could.
Okay. I look at Junko like, is something gonna happen now? Like excited?
What's something to happen? I can set it on fire.
What?
Jesus.
What, their house? Store?
What?
Why? What?
You give me a look. Do you want me to do something? No,
What?
On to the next.
What's the next?
Let me find the page. My good ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe.
I mean, there's Rutger and Byrne. I assume you don't want to spy on them, though.
No.
We could go for the mayor. I don't know where he lives though. So
The elder guy?
I didn't write it down.
There's no mayor here.
Yeah.
There is
There's
like a
Elder
town elder.
Furnock,
Well,
which we
it says
don't
it
know
in my
anything
notes,
about.
So someone
Did you
said the
mean
word mayor.
Miller?
Yeah, they have
There's a Miller. Yeah.
Mitch.
Mitch the Miller?
There's Elder Furnock, Terrison, Derek, who's Elmo's father,
Osler,
Mitch,
Ew.
and then Byrne.
Byrne, and Ramos.
I don't know. I have mayor then, because I have mayor, and in parentheses it says admin, Rutger, Byrne, Ramos, Greymog. So, whatever.
So we're
That's
gonna
not
go
very
spy on the admin?
Yes. No, you can go toward the miller.
Sure. Do we know where he is?
I assume a mill.
He was
I
told
see
he
where
was
a
the
mill
one with the
is.
wheel.
Yeah, Byrne told us.
Yeah. Next to the river. North, like east of where you are now.
Yep, right here.
Oh, up there. Okay.
That's where
Yeah,
we
we can
went.
go there.
No, we went to Holden's farm to talk to the girl, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holden was the name of her father.
Okay. So
I
we're gonna
think
go to
that's
the
a mill.
mill.
Okay. During this time, in the past, we'll say hour and a half, in crew, is there anything in particular you guys got up to?
Mead.
Fair enough.
More mead.
Yeah.
All right, you guys just having a good time then.
I think unless there was another plan, E3 would be sat in our sort of booth room with the door open, keeping an eye out for any of the people of interest to come
Okay.
into the inn, but I suspect they won't.
Would it be quiet enough in the booth for me to start writing the scroll? Or would I need to go to my room?
You'd probably need to go up to the room. It's not a soundproof room, and it is evening time. There's probably 18 people in the common room right now, not counting yourselves. Many of the farmers and that lot In fact, about an hour and 45 minutes after the others separated from you, you see Ramos and Gremeg come into the common room and order drinks and get a seat somewhere.
Wait, what?
I think the only thing that Ithri would want to pay attention to, because he's not good at like spying, but if they have any particular conversations with particular people, more than just like casual greetings and things.
Yeah, if they're in the inn, I would like to, if we're in our booth, kind of get the chair that's close to the door and just keep an eye out that way and see if I can just look at them, who they're talking to, what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Imagine just taking a peek and having alien eyes staring at you.
I would use my powers of lip reading to keep an eye on both of them, especially knowing that Stealth Crew went to their shop and we haven't heard anything from them. Okay. And also just keeping an eye on the room in general, I suppose.
I don't think you'd be able to read both of their lips. You'd only be able to see... Because you guys are tucked away in a corner.
I don't mind like
VIP
standing outside our booth door, just watching the room.
You would still be in like the corner, and since they are also in a different corner, you'd still only be able to see one of them. There's not going to be a way you can see both of them clearly without basically being at the table with them.
Okay, then I would pay attention if I could to the main. The actual what's his name? Ramos is the one. Okay. I would.
He would be the one you could more easily see from your position, so that works.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all noticed that we're in there, so I say perhaps we should go out into the bigger hall room and see if we can't learn anything else about them.
I just wonder if they managed to find anything within the general store. Now that they're here, this is like the perfect time for them to go in and get any information that might be there. So I assume they will come back with something, hopefully.
Do you have any magical means to contact them?
I do not yet know.
Nova Cree can talk in people's heads, but I don't know if that's... I think she'd have to be the one to do it. I don't know that we can...
She can talk in people's heads? Is she a witch?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, she is a druid.
Oh, he says yes and you say no. What?
I mean...
It's okay.
It's been a long day. User.
It's been a long day.
Yes.
Did she talk to you? Could you talk back to her? See if it works?
Okay, I will think, hey, Nova Cree, hi, what's going on? And I presume that it's not going to work.
I just stare at E3 intently. Did she answer? What did she say? Come on, man.
I just got voicemail. No, there was no
voicemail.
There was no, there was nothing. Just the inside of my head at the moment.
Perhaps I should go up to the roof and see if I can look out for him.
Stick together. But it's up to you.
Send him some kind of...
Smoke signals?
I imagine if there was a problem, we probably would have heard something by now. There is 3 of them. We need to trust their ability.
I mean, Nova can turn into a panther. I don't think they're going to get...
It's not their ability that I don't trust in. It's if they realize that they're not there anymore. Give them some kind of warning that now would be the time to go in and investigate the entire store.
they were the ones spying on them. I'm sure their spying is going.
I am sure
enough
they are well aware that they've left their store and they are probably inside right now, getting all the information.
I feel like in this town, there's not many places to go at night, so.
I agree. They probably have everything they need, and they're on the way back.
Tim, we didn't hear a door open at all.
This was after you'd left.
He said we heard like shuffling, and then they blew out the or like some voices, and then they blew out the candle.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. So I assumed they just went to bed.
Yeah.
Man, we make for great detectives, don't we?
I'm not a detective by nature.
None of us are.
For purposes of lining up the time, they would have left about 10 minutes after you guys did.
They played you guys. But yes, I'm sure they figured out everything they need to. They got all the information they needed. They are very capable, those three.
I am not so sure about Nova as I don't know her, but I have faith in Cora, definitely, as well as Miss Junko.
She basically took down the assassin single-handedly and dragged them back. But
I'm sure with Nova's skill, she could have transformed into a bird and snuck inside the store and opened up the door for them. I'm sure they're fine going through the store as we speak.
And probably stealing all of their belongings that might be useful for us as well. That would be very nice.
That would be very nice. This is turning into quite a night, I must say.
I am excited to see them back already, yes.
Yes, I can't wait to hear their stories of how they got in, got the information, and came back with the good loot.
Stop now.
I think that
yeah, we get it.
I was like, yeah, come on.
Roasted.
Well, on that segue, I guess let's cut back to Team Spies. So you guys were making your way along the road, following the river toward the mill, yes?
I'm assuming my perception check was the one for earlier, so like if they were scuffling about not in bed, I wouldn't have heard it.
You probably, I would say you have no real reason to assume you'd be able to hear well through there. It's pretty, I don't want to say it's noise dampening, but the walls are solid enough that it made it difficult to hear.
As we do travel, I would like to keep an eye out for anybody that might be out, see us.
Okay, we're getting a broad layout of what they do at night rather than just one set of group. Okay, we're getting a little bit of.
No, that's a good idea. I think we should try to and then go back if there was anything interesting to investigate further.
Yeah.
We're
gonna check on the Miller.
Listen, Dracon.
I don't see you being stealthy or doing anything. You're just.
I wanted to come.
Your Metamucil and. Just kidding.
Wow.
No, she's not.
Guys, we're infighting too much.
I wanted to come.
Destroy
That's
the
all
group.
I'm saying.
Okay.
So.
Are there any lights on at the Miller?
No. The mill is currently spinning. You can see that smoke is coming from the chimney of the adjoined house, though.
Okay.
The adjoined house.
Are there any lights on there?
Yes.
I'm gonna take Nova. I'm gonna hold her up to a window.
Keeping in mind that you've only got about 15 minutes left of Cat.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna hold her up to the window as if she's doing it herself. So put your paws up.
Begrudgingly. They're like, I could have jumped.
You hear the low growling of a dog.
Take the cat back down.
Do I see the? No, I'm in the.
You hear barking from the inside of the house, and you can hear.
The window's open,
Shut up.
or it's just.
No, Gray. No.
I'm gonna
Woof, woof.
whisper
Just
to
barking.
her. I'm gonna whisper to her and be like, "Talk the dog. Do cat things."
On the dog.
Oh, the dog, your butthole.
Can I see the dog? Or is the window...
Well, actually, now you see a woman comes to the window and, like, is looking out. So, Cora and Junko, you're not hidden, right? You guys are just kind of out there.
Oh, I would totally be hidden.
I would...
much as
While
possible.
holding a cat up in a window.
No, she held me up and then I jumped up there, no?
Okay.
Or did you not let go of me?
I mean, I'm not gonna grab onto you. It's just gonna be like, do what you want, girl.
I hopped up in the window,
So
yeah.
Cora and Junko make stealth checks.
Yeah, I would be like against a wall hiding. You feel me?
I would like to take 3. Chat's buzzing.
Chat's blessings.
Okay. Well...
Guys, what's wrong with these rolls?
Run, Cora. Dive into the river.
I dive into the river again.
The woman, like, as she leans out and is looking out the window, she looks right at Cora and sours. Like, this is a middle-aged woman.
Oh.
And what do you think you're doing out here?
That peeping Tom Cora.
I've come to talk to you.
Well, you're upsetting the dog.
About your car's
About, Archael. I hold up the symbol.
I'll tell you the same thing I told that damn priest. We're not interested. Windows slam
Are you
shut.
sure about that?
And
Man?
through the shut window, you can hear, go away! Don't come back!
Okay, I'm sorry.
The dog continues barking in the house.
I look at
You
Junko
can hear
like,
a baby starting to cry.
Oh.
Where's Nova?
I was in the windowsill. I assume she just like looked past me, ignored me. I don't know.
I was under the impression when the dog started coming that you had moved. I apologize. Did you not when the dog started running for the window?
Oh, how high was the window? Was the dog like gonna...
He was gonna come do
if
something.
that was the case, then sure. I have a climb speed. Can I have climbed to the roof?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No check.
Then that is what I did.
Sorry, that's on me. I misunderstood.
No, you're totally fine. You're good.
It's okay. So what happened? Oh no.
The dog, for the record, was a mastiff.
Ah!
Oh Jesus!
So.
Oh, he would have just
There was another.
on you.
There was another place that had a mastiff. I think.
Money changer.
Yeah. Interesting.
Must have been a sale on.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Cora's gonna shuffle away from the house sheepishly.
I really thought you were gonna succeed that, so I feel bad for taking any Chet's blessing.
Yeah, I have a +4. It was wasn't a good roll.
D&D Beyond, man. Okay.
You guys need to change your dice.
Sometimes.
That's what it is.
I did change mine. It still rolls shit.
Look at it this way. It might have been worse if she saw a fully armed, masked ninja woman
assassin.
standing outside her window. So,
True.
not wasted blessings.
Okay, on the roof.
I would have just been like, my cat is right. Oh, sorry.
Yes, there is a chimney.
My cat got away. Is there smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm just gonna I'm like crunk.
Can I go over to the mill side of the roof, not the house side?
Yes. The wheel is still turning in the water, or in the river.
There's no chimney on top of this, I assume.
There is not.
Okay. Then I will kind of... Can I see, like, on the side if there are windows or openings in the mill side, or at all? Or do I have to jump down?
There's a single window on the river side, and a couple... I guess there'd be windows really all around the building, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see windows.
Just sneak in one of those if they're open.
Let me see. The windows on the mill are currently shut.
I'll just hop back down over to Junko. Do I see where Cora went?
Just standing off to the side awkwardly.
Okay.
This
Yeah, I'll
was
just
my
go.
one task from the church, and I got denied so quickly.
I'll just go back over to Junko and just mind link it real quick and just be like, yeah, none of the windows are open. And also, big dog, baby, scary woman.
The baby has not stopped shrieking, by the way, and the dog has not stopped barking.
Yeah, I don't like this place.
They're feeding off each other.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, guys, can we go? I feel
Go
bad.
to a different house? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cora. Better you than me.
I guess.
I mean, I'm just gonna, like, point to my weapons, just like...
Do we know where the elder guy lives?
You do.
Or no? We do. Elder's Manor. Look at that. You want to go there real quick? It's just across the river.
Wait, how close are the doors for the miller?
I mean, you can see where the path goes into the mill. That would be it.
Yeah.
Pathways.
There's a lot of paths, yeah.
Oh my god, from Holden's Barn,
So
they're lazy
here?
to make a pathways from there.
From here and here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't really bust in without
Oh
The house
gosh.
someone looking
knowing.
out a
Yeah.
window seeing. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, we go to the elders.
Yes.
We're just taking a peek at
Taking
everyone.
notes. Just-
Yeah.
Okay, you guys headed south.
Yeah.
As you
We're
make
so
for
good at this.
the Elder's Manor, you pass a field, the sound of the barking dog fading into the night. Now,
Could
this
train that dog better.
manor house is walled. It has an 8-foot-high stone wall and a heavy gate out front. Which kind of obscures a lot of what's inside the wall.
Is your cat running out?
Yeah, I think I've got like 5 minutes. Can I climb the wall?
I would say yes. Since you've got
I'll
just a
help.
climb speed, yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll climb. Which part do you think I should climb? Yeah.
The-
Front, back?
Probably
mean-
close to the house.
Yeah, we're probably about right here, so like anywhere over
I could
here.
just climb. Yeah,
Ooh.
that corner. Yeah, I'll do that corner right there.
Yeah, I'll help you up just a little bit, give you a boost.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get in this tree. It looks
Just
like I could
fucking
have
throw
a
a
view
cat.
from the tree.
Yeah, you could climb up that tree.
I'll climb up that tree.
I'll join her in that tree.
Okay, it's a big enough tree that you can absolutely do that.
I?
Nova, you were scrambling up the stone wall.
Yes, right at this corner here.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You can do so, and you see the yard inside is very, like, stamped down. You can see, like, a butter churn and other tools indicating, like, their day's activities, though there's no sign of anybody here at present. With the exception of a lone farmhand who looks like he's sitting on the steps of this building here. He's got a whole mess of tools and a bucket of water and a sponge, and it looks like he's cleaning off the tools.
Okay. I will quick hop down and just kind of stroll across. Is that like thatch roof thing? Is that just like a stable or something? Can I tell what it is?
That actually is... Let's see. What is building 12? Give me 1 second to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
You guys know you can find all our shenanigans on YouTube?
Good segue.
What?
Every-
Professional.
Both games.
Professional.
All shenanigans.
Every failed roll is documented thoroughly.
All of the
It's
wonderful
saved on the
investigating,
internet
all on
Yes.
YouTube.
forever.
All
It is
the
a barn.
one-arm puns,
It's a barn,
all the
okay.
old man jokes, they're there.
All the bear attacks.
All the secrets.
Bears.
Okay, so then I will make my way towards the house, like here.
Okay.
This little area, and just kind of take a look around, like what the layout of the outside, like what the windows look like. I assume it's a pretty massive house.
Yes, this is a 2-floor building. Massive for the village. I mean, in a city, it'd be like, oh, that's quaint. But here, like, the building itself is still wood, but well-constructed wood. It's polished. It's been smoothed over. The roof is not thatch. The roof is, I don't know what that's not shingles, but tile, I guess it would be.
Maybe. Sure.
You can see that there are glass windows. And this would be, I believe, the only building, aside from the church, in town that has glass windows.
And there's a door on that side as well, I assume, like a back door.
Yep,
Okay.
There's a servant's door, it looks like, and a separate back door. Not including the front door on the other side of the wall. Or, I'm sorry, not the other side of the wall. The front door would be over here.
Okay. Are any of the windows open, or do they have lights in them?
Almost all of the upper floor windows are open. You can see that there are candles lit in some of the rooms, but by and large, a lot of the building looks dark.
Okay. And because I think I'm about to wild shape back into myself, I'm just gonna make my way around the building and go to the front over here.
Okay, the gate is currently shut, so...
I will climb up if I have time. Just climb up it and over. I don't know if I have time to do that.
You do. You're
Okay.
like on, and as you jump off the top of the gate, by the time you land, you're back in human form.
Okay. And I'll walk around the house to the tree that I saw them go up into and just go to the base of it.
Okay.
You guys see anything?
What can we see from up here?
Yeah.
You can
Someone
see a couple
bathing?
open windows. Nope, you don't see any signs of people. I would say, actually, hang on. At one point, you saw what looked like a serving girl come into a room with an open window. You saw her, like, set a candle down in the room, lift, like, a mattress and put something under the mattress, and straighten the bed, straighten the bedding on it.
With the heat thing for under a mattress?
Yes.
Like the little hot pad?
That's exactly what it was.
Can I make it to the roof if I jump?
What's your strength score?
My strength?
Mm-hmm.
10.
No.
What if I use a key point and double my jump distance?
With a running start, you could, but since you can't get a running start, you would still only make it about halfway from a standing jump.
Okay.
2 key points.
Remember,
Fly!
10-foot squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is bigger than it looks.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what he said.
Gonna look at Junko. Don't really see anything.
Is there a desk in there?
From here, you can't really see. It looks more
Okay.
like a bedroom, the room that, like the one that's right across that path, but...
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get down from the tree. I'm going to go to Nova.
I'm just standing there at the bottom.
Could you shape again?
No, I have to rest before I can do that. Just a quick rest, but still.
Okay.
But on the other side
I'm
of
gonna
the
give her
house,
a
there are
couple
windows open.
Hold.
Standing there. Oh, I'm sorry. She's just standing there with one arm, holding weapons now.
Oh, I put them by your feet too.
Oh, okay. How many weapons do you have?
That's a fun
A lot.
question.
A lot.
We take a peek at my character on the hero thing. That might show you. No, it won't. No, I have like daggers. I have like darts right here. I can keep those on though. But I have Kisarigama, Akama, Wakazashi, A short bow. Got a couple, you know. Got a couple.
Zara's gonna fall down with all the weight of the weapons on her.
I put them by her feet.
So
I'm gonna try and scale the wall.
okay, that would be an athletics check.
Okay. What if I do a running start? Does that give an acrobatics check?
No, but it does change the DC.
Okay.
What's your strength score, by the way?
11.
Okay.
15?
With a 15, like, you run, hit the wall, and, like, scramble a little bit on the wall before catching the top with your fingers, and you can pull yourself up on top of the stone wall.
Okay.
For the record, if that wasn't a running start, you would not have been able to do that, though.
I figured I wouldn't have.
Jumping is based on strength.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is go in the room quietly.
Which room?
The one that she left with the pad and stuff like that?
Well, you wouldn't be able to do that from the wall. That's just, it'd be like right here. The wall stops here.
Yeah. Oh.
So over here, there's no real way to get over to that open window.
I see what you mean. Is there a window on that corner area?
On the corner, no, but there's a window here. Which probably isn't very helpful to you.
Is it the same room?
No.
Okay,
also,
well
that
then
room is dark.
I'll get on the roof then from here and then go in the window. If I have time, if she's not there.
Yeah, you're trying to get into the room that you saw her making up the bed in?
Yeah.
Okay, this would probably, getting back down would probably be an acrobatic since you're trying to, like, hang down and then swing and catch onto the window.
Okay.
I would say this would be an acrobatics check.
20?
Okay. Yeah, you, like, slide along the, you climb up onto the roof, clamber over to where the, above the window, drop down, and, like, there's nothing to hang on to, so, like, as you're sliding down, it's for one brief fraction of a second, you're in free fall before you just catch the windowsill and pull yourself into the candle-lit room. You can see immediately that it's cozy. It looks to be like it's a queen-size bed. You can see that it is a very used room. There is a wardrobe, a mirror. It looks like there's a little vanity in here.
I will listen for footsteps and go through the desk. If there's a desk. Okay. Makes it easier. This is kind of fun. I will listen at the door.
The door is wide open, just so you're aware.
Oh, I will kind of shut the door a little bit, like crack it, and then listen.
You can pretty easily hear across the hall, it sounds like, a woman humming to herself.
Is there a closet, you said?
There's a wardrobe.
Okay, worst case scenario, I'm hiding in there. Or I'm just jumping out the window and taking the damage.
Solid strategy.
Yeah, can I see down the hall at all? If I were to go to the...
if you pull open the door and, like, peek out, you can see that there are a number of other rooms, all of which are open. You can see that the hall is lit. It looks like, from what you can see, it looks like it's mostly bedrooms up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can make out a landing the other direction, which would be to the south. And stairs that go down. It also looks like that there's more, like a wide open room where the landing is. So maybe like if this were a ritzier place, you'd think a gallery maybe, but just a bigger room with the stairs in it.
Okay, normally I do this stuff when people are sleeping, so this is kind of weird. So
For the sake of
not much I can
expediency,
do. Yeah, there's not much I can do really.
are you planning on searching the entire house, or what are your intentions?
My intentions is to find like a desk for the owner and shuffle
You
through
mean
that.
the elder?
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'm gonna have you make a stealth check, and then an investigation check. And we're going to kind of streamline this a little bit.
Okay, 16.
Okay.
And then... Oh, it was almost an 18. 7.
Okay. So you find out very quickly that there are, in fact, 2 servants who are working here. Let me see. And they are kind of one on each floor. They're kind of everywhere where you need to be.
Okay.
You find a few other rooms. You determine that there's a lot of people living here. This is a large family. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that you can count about, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bedrooms which are currently in use. Of those
How many?
9,
5?
it looks like 3 couples. And 2 children's rooms. The children's rooms actually have the children in them, and they're asleep. So I'm assuming you're staying out of there.
Mm.
You can see where the office is, but there's like a serving girl is in there, working, and like the entire she's not leaving, not in a hurry. It seems like.
Okay. Well, I have a layout of the house now, and I can come back when I choose.
Yep.
I will exit.
Okay. All right. And I think your stealth covers that. So Junko would be in the house for probably 20 minutes, to be honest.
I guess I'm just chilling there, standing with a bunch of weapons at my feet, like
Where are
looking
you
around at the base of the tree. I'm just
Cora's,
like hoping.
looking down at you, like.
I was just like looking around, hoping no one walks by and just sees this, because this is awful.
Cora's gonna
Go ahead.
throw an acorn at you.
Oh God.
Just to. Do you catch it out of the air?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah.
Drops all the weapons she was holding.
I dropped them on the ground. I'm sorry, Junko.
I have one hand. How are you supposed to hold everything?
Goes to catch it with the knob.
Like,
Rude.
ooh.
Wow.
Hits it.
She's
Okay,
writing that
I'd
one
say
down in
then
her book.
Dropping the gear, you catch the acorn, no problem.
Hey,
I'm ready to feel her wrath.
hey.
What?
How long should we wait before we?
Can we hear anything? Like Junko coming back out or anything?
Probably not.
Maybe like a few more minutes.
Okay.
I don't want to leave Junko. I don't hear anything like
Why didn't we leave?
scuffle-wise from the
I
house.
meant like bust in and save her.
Oh. Well, I don't hear any scuffles happening, I don't think so.
Okay.
Can you hear anything? You're closer to the window.
Do I hear anything? No?
Aside from all the weapons being dropped and all
Well.
the ladder they make.
Yeah, the
There you
clown.
go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we'll just hang out, I guess, until Junko comes back out, and then,
Sorry, I don't mean to do you guys dirty. I just did really bad with the investigation, of course.
I want Tim to cut back to us, and we're all just at the inn, just raising our mugs, laughing and everything.
Man, I hope they're robbing those shopkeepers still.
I would like to remind you that I don't know if they do end up speaking about anything valuable.
Honestly, they don't even talk that much, or at least Ramos doesn't talk very much.
Yeah, they're lonely people, man. That's kind of depressing watching them through the window.
They enjoy some drinks. Nobody really comes over and talks to them. They don't really interact with anybody else. You do get the impression, Dracon, I would say, that Ramos several times makes eye contact with you.
Hello, Daddy.
Okay, that's fine.
They want to be seen. here.
Only where else would they go? Like Dracon said. I mean,
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're
Y'all
just
come
looking
here.
at me, guys. Don't need to overthink it. It's not D&D. I'm sure everything's fine.
I'm
And
jealous now that
also-
It
people are looking
doesn't
at
mean
you.
anything.
Mhm.
One note of clarification. At this point, it would be regular for nearly the entire town at some point or another to show up here at every night. This is
Yeah.
just part of the normal routine,
Right.
including even Rutger and Byrne. Like, periodically, you'd see all of these people.
Did they
Mhm.
bring Lareth with
when
them?
they come in. No.
They're convinced them.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Too.
They're bringing
Like,
him out in a
yes, I'm
wheelchair.
just here for a drink. No big deal.
I don't see what the big deal is.
So, spy team, are you?
I think
Waiting
we,
for-
we
did
should
she come
call
out?
it. Yeah.
Why is he-
Yeah.
I have a layout of the house. I just need to get there with no servant in the room.
I think we should head back to the inn and just say
Is
that we
this what
checked out those
spying is
3
like?
places.
Because I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, it's like this. It's not very fun, but it gets the job done.
I feel like we didn't get any job done.
I mean, we learned who's got what at their house at this time of night.
A dog and a baby, a lot
Routines.
of people, and a servant, and 2 very lonely men.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we should go back to the inn because it's probably sort
Yeah.
of late and
I'm kind of.
we have things to do.
Head back to the inn.
But like Junko's like would be taking like hard notes on like each household. Like I'm like walking and writing at the same time. Like
So you guys make it back to the inn. You're all regathered. I would say it's fairly late. Like, it's almost midnight.
I'm gonna march right up to Mr. Gundagoot.
Oh,
Do we see
hello,
the two-
Cora.
gents there.
What?
Do we see the 2 gentlemen there, like from the
Yes.
general store?
Yeah, I would say, since you know what they look like, you'd see them here.
Mr.
Junko's just
Oh.
doing.
I imagine we
Mr.
just walk in the door,
Gundagoot?
see them, and go,
Now's our time.
I have to tell you something.
Oh, sure, Cora. One moment. And he's gonna, he's got like a trio of mugs that he's gonna run out to a table, and he'll come back kind of laughing from something that they had said, still wiping his hands off. All right, Cora, what can I do for you?
Lean in close. Show them the old way.
What did you say?
I said, show them the old way.
"Oh yeah."
Who? What do you mean?
Mr. Byrne told me to tell you that.
Oh. I get it.
Out come the prostitutes.
And he kind of looks. Currently, Dracon is the only one not in the VIP booth at present. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not in there, so.
He's gonna kind of put a hand on Cora, steering you toward the booth. He'll stop where Dracon at you outside of the room. Mr. Dracon, could you step inside for just a moment?
Is there
Something
a, is
to
there
show you.
is there a problem?
No.
Dracon, come on! Come on!
Okay. I'll follow them in.
All right, he's gonna close the door. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So,
Awesome.
Burns letting you in on some of the secret stuff, yeah?
Is he?
I have
guess
no
so.
idea what you were talking about.
I'm quite hopeful that that's what he meant.
All right. Well, Cora says he says
A
to
lot.
shows you, so I'll shows you. He's gonna walk over to the corner of the VIP room, just south of the fireplace.
Can we get that on the map?
Tavern map.
Yeah, absolutely.
For our wonderful viewers at home.
No, for me.
For me.
He steps over here into the corner. And he kind of knocks on the door, following it down, listening until he hears like a different thunk. And then he pushes in on the door, and you can see like there's a gasp of dust that comes out of a hairline crack in the wall. And the door pushes in to reveal a little 5-foot closet with a ladder in it that goes down.
What?
There's a basement?
Yup.
Hustler, you've been hiding this from us this entire time?
It's old. It was something I supplied to the soldiers of Vigormount 10 years ago.
We could have slept here, and then you went out.
It's not
room.
for sleeping. It's well.
Cora's,
come
like,
on, I'll show you.
Cora's gonna like rush down there.
Goes down. The ladder only goes down about 6 feet before there's a little 5-foot stone landing and stone steps that descend into a dark cellar.
Ooh.
We all follow it in.
The dark cellar
so
on the
cool.
right here. Actually, there are beds and tables.
Oh yeah.
But more importantly, and everything down here, by the way, is covered in a thick layer of dust. You can see that there are weapons, all greased against rust, stored on racks. And when I say weapons, I mean a lot of weapons, like 7 battle axes, a bardiche, 2 bilgis arms, 7 light crossbows, 12 daggers, 3 glaives arms, 20 javelins, 3 maces, 2 morning stars, 4 partisans, 130 crossbow quarrels, 8 spears, 12 long swords, 12 short swords.
This is a Toys R Us for Junko.
A partridge in a pear tree, as well as containers of food, clothing, fresh bedding, 10 bucklers, 17 shields, 12 helmets, 12 leather jackets, which would function as leather armor. The ceiling is very low here, though. If any of you are taller than 6 foot, you might have to kind of...
But nope.
Nope.
Hunch.
I am taller than 6 foot.
You are?
Yeah.
That's okay. Drinka's already hunched over.
Something that you would notice, by the way, now that you're down here, the room is completely soundproof. You can't hear any of the activity up above.
So cool.
I can't look at the round of everyone.
You
I
said
think we
no
should
for
make this our
sleeping.
secret base.
Lord Rabalar himself stayed here once.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a soldier in the conflict 10 years ago. Sort of famous.
Oh.
Mr. Gundagoot, I just want to say, I don't think you're the spy.
I'm glad to hear that. If I were to be a spy, it sure wouldn't be for the temple.
I jokingly say, I still have my suspicions. Then I give him a smile.
You can wait upstairs then.
Oh,
Damn! And he winks
You
when
got
he
told.
says it, though. He also steps over to about here, says, now don't go using this, because obviously me and mine use the rest of our cellar for business, and we don't want any of the serving staff or my children to see it. But in an emergency, if you ever need to get out or slip out of the inn, he knocks again, listening for the doll spot, finds it, and then pushes, and that also opens up into a secret door out into the rest of the cellar. And for you guys' benefit, these stairs here do not lead up to the inn, they lead out back of the inn.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
Cool.
So
If you ever
Awesome.
need to slip out unseen, again, don't abuse this, but it's here for you.
can we sleep down here?
If you must.
Okay. Well,
we don't want to attract much attention here.
yeah. That's true.
Though, if and you mentioned an assassin were looking for you, maybe
Well, assassin.
you'd have been
found-
here a little sooner and we
us.
could have saved some of you the pain.
Yeah, but
I,
the whole point was that he attacked us and that we got him. So if we were hiding,
True. That's
it wouldn't
true.
have worked.
You know your business.
Nope.
Do you have any inklings as to who the spy is, Mr. Bendigood?
Aside from the existence of a spy, and even that is only at Rutger's insistence, I don't know nothing. I've been out of the game since 10 years past.
Can I insight
retired.
check how he
Those are rusty.
how he responded to that question?
Yes, you may make an insight check.
Come on,
Sounds like
roll
he wants
high.
to be in the game.
14.
You get a sense that he's not lying, but you can almost feel a hint of regret. Almost that he wishes maybe he were still in the game. You also are getting the sense that Osler may look like a slow-witted, doughy innkeep, but you get a sense that that's not who he always was.
I'm sure you've heard things, no?
I hear things. Nothing that help you in this present situation. But if you've got any questions, I guess I can answer that. Down here, ain't no one gonna hear nothing.
No questions yet.
I have a question.
Well, of course.
If this place could have helped us from the very beginning, why have we only just been told about it now?
This is a place reserved for agents of Vigor Mount, direct servants of the Emperor and the High Theocrat. Not for just anyone.
The High Theocrat comes
You think
here.
you're the only adventurers who come through my inn? You're not.
You know that.
You are the first ones to be given permission to be down here, but if Byrne doesn't say they go down here, then they don't go down here. No exceptions.
Did you fight at the temple 10 years ago?
Oh. Yes and no. I was in the Battle of Emerdy Meadows.
That's the place we was told not to go near.
For good reason. It's haunted.
Do I know
Battlefield
that
like that,
place?
they're always haunted. Emerdy Meadows is where all the forces of the temple came surging out looking to conquer and fight their way free. And the forces of Arkiel and all the good folk met them in the field. And we fought for 3 weeks.
It's a long battle.
It wasn't straight combat per se. There were some a lot of trenches and siege weaponry.
Siege weapons for a field.
Yeah, they weren't, it wasn't like we were fighting, you know, your rank and file human soldiers. They were horrible, monstrous outsiders from who knows where. Creatures I couldn't tell you what they were. There were giants and ogres and even trolls.
So you weren't actually in the temple.
Never inside the temple. No. You'd have to talk to Lord Robilar, I reckon, or Mordenkainen, or maybe maybe Father Terrison.
How do you spell that lord's name?
Robilar?
Robilar?
Actually, it's very much like it sounds. Robilar.
Is he around?
There's a tongue tied in my brain.
I should think
Brain
not.
not.
Robilar is Lord Robilar is one of the most hunted individuals in Saragarda. I don't reckon we'll see him in these parts ever again.
Why is he being hunted?
It got messy. He didn't follow convention in his explorations of the temple. Some people got hurt, and the Battle of Emerdy Meadow happened because of him.
Oh. And Mordenkainen isn't around either?
Oh, no one knows where
He's
he
like
went.
yeah.
Wizard of that might. They got things to do.
So...
Too busy to be tied down to any one little village or country.
Except for Father Terrison.
Well, Father Terrison was just a acolyte at the time. The real hero was, Canoness Ilia.
Yeah,
No one knows where she's at.
that makes sense.
She disappeared.
She was pretty cool.
Yeah. I miss her too. But
Pretty weird that everybody involved is gone.
well, I'm still here.
Oh,
Father
most-
Terrason's still in the temple.
Well, a lot of
I'm
And
them.
still
Rutger and
here.
Byrne, of course.
They weren't in the temple either, though, were they?
Byrne was somewhat. And from what I understand, Rutger was a sergeant or some such, or a lieutenant. I actually fought with him in Emerdy Meadows.
When you say the things from the temple came out into the meadow, how do you mean? Like, came from the ground? Came...
Well, they came surging out of Gnarlywood, or as we called it back then, the Elderwood. Just came rushing out, presumably out of the temple, out of all manner of whatever cracks and crevices, secret hidey holes they had, wherever they were keeping their army. They all came out at once.
I wonder if one of the entrances to one of the levels of the temple
It's
is
on the edge
within-
of the wood.
maybe where the meadow is.
I wouldn't reckon, but it's certainly possible.
Are there any
See,
rules?
Emery
about-
Meadows, almost a day away from the temple.
Is,
When they
Is
came
anyone-
rushing out, they were burning and torching everything all the way there. That's just where we finally stopped them. Sorry, go ahead, Ingrid.
That's all right. Is there any rules against going to this meadow? We've been advised against it, but no one's going to get.
No rules, just conventional
Okay.
wisdom.
I don't have much of that. Maybe we should go and investigate.
Well, we need to finish prepping first, I think.
While we are here, did you three find any information?
No.
None at all.
I'm
is
just gonna
not-
look at Osler and be like, maybe we shouldn't talk about this with him
Cora's
here.
just gonna start talking. Spying is not very fun, and we didn't really.
No,
find out
Valkyrie
any
just puts her
information.
hand over into Cora's mouth.
Osla, we appreciate you showing us
Well done.
down here. We don't want to keep you much longer, so if you don't mind.
And I don't finish the sentence, but like hinting like you can leave now, please.
Blink, blink.
We should probably get going to
Oh.
bed.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get back to the bar. Let me know if you want any drinks or summit.
One
Just
one
make sure
last-
you leave the secret doors closed. Wouldn't do for anyone to find it.
Of course.
One last question before you go. Have you heard any rumors about black puddings close by?
Wouldn't you know it? I have.
Oh, who's been speaking? Who's been talking about it?
Yeah, there was a group of traders what came through here yesterday. Got hit by
You
a
know-
black pudding on the way here.
Nice.
How
NPCs roll
convenient.
great. But which what? Well, who do I? Which where? What?
I want.
Yeah, one. Give me.
Well,
give
they
me.
were coming
Give me
from
deets.
the road to Noct. I
Are
don't
they still
really
here?
know where, but it would have been within a day of here.
The trader's still here, or?
No, they moved on for Vigor Mount.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Happy to help. Right?
I'll go
Ladies?
up with you. I'll go up with him.
Okay.
I want to get a bucket of water and some rags. This place is dusty.
Oh my god, it is.
I was
There
gonna
are
gust
spiders
cantrip,
and-
and then I realized that there's nowhere for the dust to go. So if I gust cantrip, it would just be like dust everywhere
Just open the
instead
secret
of.
door
I
and
mean,
blow it all
we-
out into his side of the cellar.
Yeah, exactly. We can just open the cellar door. Just pull it out there.
I can do that.
All right.
I'm blowing it out the door.
Yeah, you guys can clean it up a bit.
Junko's gonna be like a super OCD neat freak about it, so like you guys can help if you want to, but she'll probably go over it 2 more times after you tried.
Sounds good.
Question on the cellar.
If we would clean weapons and armor.
You said that staircase leads out to cellar. Is it just open? Does it have doors? Are they locked?
So if you
Can I
look
go
on the map, you
investigate?
can actually see exactly what the door looks like up north of the middle map floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
it's a
traditional
little
cellar
hatch.
entrance.
Yep, it's a
Yeah.
hatch door.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
And then
Cool.
spider-covered stone steps down into the cellar.
Oh, they're not spider covered anymore. Everything is
That's
clean.
right.
So you're cleaning his half of the cellar? I mean, it would take you...
Don't clean his half of the cellar.
She'll
many,
probably
I mean, we
start-
gotta be
hours.
nice, you know?
She'll probably start and be like,
Too much work.
No, it's not subtle enough.
Don't want it to look
Cellar.
sparkling clean.
I mean, I'd help Junko clean.
So,
Even though I'll be like with my neck bent because I'm tall.
Oh, yeah.
I-
Well, only the cellar is only this low in the secret room. The rest of the cellar isn't low.
Yeah, that's where
like that.
we're cleaning the secret room, though, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Well, the hatch door down in here isn't like that. That doesn't go into the secret door. The only
Right,
into
right,
the
Yeah.
secret room.
right.
Yeah. We know.
Okay, well that was I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
so now what?
So, did you find any information?
Uh,
Are we still down here, or did we go back up to the booth?
We're down here.
we're still down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. The general store clerks, they write in a language Nova doesn't understand. We thought they went to bed until we saw them here.
You didn't see them leave.
No, we moved on to the Miller's place, which, by the way, has a dog and a baby and a scary woman.
They don't appreciate our kale.
Yeah, that too.
I feel like people just turning up at your door, saying,
It's not
night.
the
"Have you
door.
heard about our Lord and Savior Archael? Probably doesn't want that in the middle of the night, but
Well, they had mentioned that they had already been approached by priests, so didn't like that. So,
yes, I can only imagine."
and Elder Furnock's house is massive.
It has
There
a
are
lot of people living there.
several windows on the second floor that are open, and there was only one farmhand in the yard at that time of night, just cleaning tools. I was able to pretty easily just walk across the yard, but I was a cat.
So,
I was
But
a
did we find any information we could use?
Not yet.
Well, it was the first night.
may I suggest only if you want to head back out, but knowing that the traders are here, maybe would be a good time to have a thorough search of the shop.
They
Maybe we.
closed all-
At this
they
point, I'm
closed all the
assuming they've been
windows.
here for a while, so they might be going back.
They will
Yeah.
have been here for about an hour and 20 minutes, give or take.
Maybe we wait until they turn up tomorrow and then send someone to.
I agree.
Sure.
Perhaps tomorrow would be the better time.
Yeah, I think we have like a good idea of kind of what's happening at this time of night at a few of the places. That way we can kind of.
I'll pass
check
on
it
the
out.
spying tomorrow.
okay.
I
I
didn't
can do
like it.
It is not for everyone, young Cora, and I put an arm on her shoulder.
Yeah, I'd rather just, you know.
We,
Hang
on the
out
other hand,
inside.
we had a great time here.
Oh, good.
Wish you would have joined us earlier.
Tim, did we see anyone else on the council list come into the inn this evening?
Well,
Was
you
it
wouldn't
just-
know the Miller or the Elder if you saw them, I would think.
That is true.
I don't imagine Rutger or Byrne would have come here tonight. Let me see who else was on the list.
Derek.
Yeah, you would have seen Derek come in.
Derek again.
Derek, is that the stone guy?
No.
Elmo's father.
Exactly.
We
Militia
trust
captain.
him, but I don't think Ithri would.
Harrison probably wouldn't have.
Not Terracin. Calamore would have come in briefly.
Harrison's getting lit.
Harrison's getting
Dancing on the table.
Calamore would have come in, just ordered some wine, interacted with a few different families, and then left.
Asked them to donate to the poor box.
Yeah, probably had a mobile poor box.
One note, he actually would have given a little bit of money to Derek, you would have seen. And
no, that makes him less of a dick now.
No.
Dracon,
but only slightly.
With your ability to read lips, you'd have gotten the gist that it was an offering of sympathy from the community.
Yeah. Probably from the gold we gave him.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
What a dickhole, man.
I don't know if we have any more plans for the night, but I wouldn't mind getting started on another scroll. If you guys don't mind.
No, not at all.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Should we be sleeping down here now? Seems like a safer option.
No, I don't think we should be down here unless we have to. I think keeping it secret is a good idea.
I agree. If we all go to our booth and no one comes out, it might raise some suspicion.
Yeah.
We might consider using this as a meeting room, but we should not sleep here or spend more time than we need to down here.
Would you rather I started doing it in our room then?
If you need the quiet, that's fine.
I get the quiet here, there. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just.
Well, if you are here for a purpose, then you are. Use it.
Everything I do is with a purpose, for reveal.
Nova Creed.
Kind of nod.
Can I call you Nova for short?
Oh, yeah, a lot of people do.
Okay. So Nova, what's with that orb?
Oh, very good question.
Snap!
Oh my god, you broke my neck with that.
Hope everyone had their seatbelt
Damn, Cor. How can I call you Nova? What's with the orb?
Vicious, man. Vicious.
Orb. What orb?
Yeah. The one Lareth was talking about that you took?
I don't know what he's talking about.
The one that you supposedly stole.
Oh, was he lying?
Yes.
Insight check.
Insight, yeah, everyone.
You mother.
Yep.
I love that
sorry,
this time it's
insight.
not me getting the 3rd degree from Cora. Finally.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with him about lying.
Did you do it?
Did you do it? Am I allowed to roll anything?
You may roll your choice of a deception or persuasion check, but keep it secret which one you roll.
And keep it under 17.
So we only
please.
see the number. And if
So
you...
can I roll a physical dice, or just you want me to roll a
I would,
d20 in here?
This is one case where you could roll a physical dice.
I
Wow.
feel crap.
If it's nat 20, I want her to roll it again.
You want what?
If it's a nat 20, I want her to roll it again. Can I use chat blastings to lower her score?
Yeah.
No, but you can use
what?
them to raise yours.
A deception or a persuasion?
Yep.
My choice?
Yep.
Okay.
Depending,
The
and
17.
not your choice. It would be based on if this is true or
Right.
not.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. You're the defender, so Junko actually does beat you with a 17. Was it deception or persuasion?
With deception.
Awkward.
I won't say anything at the moment.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't know about it already.
Junko just
Has
gets a little
dagger
notebook
eyes
out.
looking right at you. That's all she does.
You do see Junko write something down though,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah, I'll
looks
take it.
at you.
No.
It's like a job interview when you answered badly.
Well, hey, maybe one of your other friends took it.
Well, Lareth was lying when he said that I stole something. I didn't steal anything.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
just weird that he would make up a random object.
I'm
Lareth?
sure the object is real, but I didn't steal it.
So
Cleric
maybe
might
he
be
just
trying to
lost
put us
it.
against each other.
Hold on a second, because that phrase is technically true. I did not steal anything. This is out of game. I mean, the roll would have been the same either way, but...
But you seem like you're under the... while technically true, you are also covering for yourself here. The intention was deception, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I will talk to him about that and scold him.
Why? He's just gonna scold him?
Because that's part of his...
I'm gonna deny him
Part
any
of it.
more treats.
He needs to tell the truth. I want to get more information.
She has her hand in her bag as she's thinking of.
That's probably what Junko noticed. That as soon as it was brought up, your hand reflexively went somewhere.
This is like Frodo holding the ring and putting his feet.
I don't have the ring.
This is just him trying to.
I didn't steal it. I didn't steal it. I didn't steal anything.
Do you know what it is, though? What he was talking about?
It might be worth investigating.
Is it something you saw at the temple? Seemed
I
important.
definitely saw it. Yes.
You did. Maybe we can use it somehow.
Did he mention what it was for?
He said it was a powerful evil artifact.
I mean, if they're
The
missing
sacred
a powerful
thing.
evil artifact, then surely that's going to make it harder for them to do their thing, right?
He said it was important for freeing Zekmoi or communing with Ayus.
So we don't want them to have it.
Perhaps we shall need to look for it and keep it for ourselves.
Maybe we should throw it in the ocean somewhere.
He will reach into her bag and pull the orb out. And now I'm physically holding it, so I have to do something.
Make a
Hang
charisma
on.
save.
Cora looks shook. Absolutely shook.
So...
I am shook. Oh.
Get
17,
yourself
but I
out.
can't remember what the...
It is a DC 18. Do you want to
It's
use
Cora's.
a chat's blessing?
No, I'll just take the
You
exhaustion.
guys have 7 chat's blessings, just so you're aware.
It's fine.
Take
It's
it.
one
Take
level of
it. Use it.
exhaustion. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
We're about to sleep. It's
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about being
That
exhausted
is
right
true.
now.
That is true. Very well.
wait. So
So,
Did you-
is that it?
did you do it?
I
Did
didn't
you
steal
steal
it.
it?
I'm not lying about that.
Why do you have it?
Oh, that's the orb.
Is that the orb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to describe it to you?
Junko crosses
Yes,
off
please.
something on her notes that she took. You just hear the hard line of paper. You guys know the sound when you go. It's not even back and forth. It's just.
She's redeemed herself.
No, I write down what questions that I'm gonna ask you guys.
So what's it look like?
It's a skull, solid gold skull, but it doesn't have a jaw, and it has a crown thingy that's part of it, and it has 4 sockets for gems, but there are no gems.
Okay.
Miss.
Also,
Miss.
I've held this before, and it made me very tired. And also, notes. What did it do last time?
It would feel like it's sucking at your very life force. It's.
Oh yeah,
it's-
it probably feels like that right now.
Yep, that's what That's exactly the exhaustion.
Yeah. So yeah,
We
it just
would
kind of.
use magic awareness to see if there was anything else you can get from it.
Doesn't look like an orb much. It looks
What does your
skull.
magic awareness give you? Because
So,
you're definitely gonna get some. You're gonna be picking up some mojo from
He
this
gets
thing.
knocked out
You
from the power.
open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell, magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn the school of magic it belongs to.
Oh. Well.
Well, that'll be good to know.
This will all, whatever Tim's saying now, will fall out of Ithri's face in some form or another.
Just regurgitate it back out.
You would know that this is affected by abjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, necromancy, transmutation, and conjuration.
So most of the schools.
All of
All
them.
but one.
All but one
Oh,
school.
I'm sorry. Is there illusion? There might be illusion. No, there's no
7
illusion.
schools, right?
There is no illusion. You also, E3,
That's a lot.
sense overwhelming power coming from this thing. Like, this is not a magic item, this is a magic artifact. This is one of those things. It is to magic items what a sun would be to a light bulb.
I think all that E3 could articulate is that it's a lot.
Yeah, I feel that. Physically.
Did you know what it was when you took it, Miss Novacree?
I didn't take it.
How did you get it then?
When I was rescued,
Yes.
Yes.
The party leader, Usk, was... Oh, go for it. What? Go.
I was gonna say, as you were talking, I'd like to walk over to her, grab her hand by the kind of the forearm here, and make her put it back inside her bag so she would hold it.
Oh, yeah, probably good idea.
Do you mind if I have a look at it?
I
wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't.
Don't think that's a good idea. Bruce, who was the leader of the group that I was with investigating the temple, when he rescued me out of the temple, he had it. I don't know where he found it from inside the temple, but he took it. He seemed to think it was important or know it was important, and he gave it to me. And I held on to it. And then I was told by a druid that helped me heal to never tell anybody that I had this orb. So I've already broken that rule.
Eyes hard cut, look over at Cora. Cora, you mustn't tell anyone about this.
No.
Anyone.
Or fucked.
Okay.
Or the secret.
In fact, perhaps you should go back upstairs.
No, I don't want to.
If it was my decision, we would forget everything that we're doing and find a way to destroy that.
Destroy a magical artifact?
That's
if it's
be
evil.
more problems, cause more problems than solve.
You know who might know what to do with it? Arkale. He could probably put it somewhere safe.
I
No.
don't think that's a good idea.
Not
What?
till we
Why?
realize or find out what it actually is. No one, Cora, must know that we have this in our possession.
But I pray
No.
every
Larry?
night I have to tell Arkale about all my exploits.
Oh god.
You can
Perhaps-
tell Arkale, but not the priest. Not the
Oh, okay.
Dracon, do you know anything about destroying magical artifacts?
Do I know anything about destroying magical artifacts, Tim?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I Redcon just go behind Cora, just cover her ears before this happens?
Ah!
Oh,
I'd say it's a bit late for that. Dracon, you know that they exist. You know that there's no simple way to destroy artifacts. Like, you can't just take an axe to one of them or whatever. Beyond that, you don't know.
I know that it's very difficult to destroy a simple magic item.
It would seem it wouldn't be a simple task if we were going to destroy it.
So Arkale could destroy it. Just saying.
Does that mean you want to go to Eminence and speak to Arkale?
No.
I didn't think so, Miss Cora.
Not yet, but eventually. I'm gonna go one day.
If this is used to, freeze Zuckmoy, then it's probably better that it's not in the temple and that we have it instead.
Did you have that in the room with Lareth? when we were questioning him.
Yes. And yeah, she's just like, not that she blushes a lot, because I don't really think Kalishtar do, but if she did, she was bright red, because she's admitting so many embarrassing things. I a couple nights ago, the other night, went and talked to Laris.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Why does everyone want to chat to Lareth all of a sudden?
Well, I had to ask him questions about things that I couldn't ask in front of other people because.
I just shake my head at
Wait, what? Why? There's no secrets here.
She's only just met us.
I've known you for like
but
4 days
now. But I told you
now.
everything.
Also told me everything about everyone else.
That is your decision, Cora.
Yeah, Cora.
Cora gets teary-eyed.
I'll say
sorry,
Cora as in
Juko.
like.
Sorry.
No, I snuck in there as a spider. And I wanted to know if he knew anything about the orb, because I was told not to mention it to anybody. I'll let them know that I had it. But I figured if anyone knew what it was, he would, being that he was in the temple. And he seemed very surprised that I had it, and then claimed not to really know anything.
Okay.
New group.
Kind of caught him off guard, I think, which is an accomplishment for Lareth, you know?
Which also means he had no sense of it. It's not like... So my concern was that maybe he could have detected it if it was close by, but it seems like that's... Where does your stuff go when you change?
Magic?
Magic? Like...
I still have all of my stuff, I just can't access it.
Everything shrinks to your size.
I also think, I mean, yeah, he didn't say anything about the orb, now that I am remembering the conversation correctly. He just seemed very kind of taken aback that I knew about it, or told him that I had it, so...
New group rule. No one goes to speak to him without the entire party going with him.
Well, I put a spider web over his eye, if that makes anyone feel better.
A little.
Nobody has ever spoke to him alone except for her, and she just admitted it the other night. I've always been with somebody.
To be fair, yeah. Well, there were guards there. They just didn't know that I was there.
That kind of defeats
That doesn't
the
help your
purpose.
case, Miss Nova. Regardless.
Should we just chalk this one up to bad decisions and then figure out what to do next? We've got a massive evil temple, a massive evil object, and a massive evil dude in a basement.
Well, we shouldn't take the object back to the temple. That seems kind of silly.
Or to the dude in the
Why?
basement.
Don't really want to let it out of my sight.
Agreed.
So we need to find a safe place for it before...
I believe
Dracon, do you
we are
like-
the safest place it could be. Long as no one knows where it's at and that we have it. Yet again, look over at Cora.
Yeah, but
I
we're
don't-
planning to go to the temple, aren't we?
Yes.
What were you saying, Miss Nova Cream?
Well, are you, like... Can you figure out what it is that this does specifically, or would that be just way too dangerous to do?
I could try and have a look. I don't know if I need to touch it, but
If you touch it, it's going to literally drain your life.
I have a lot of life to give, so
I don't think you do.
I really do, Miss Cora.
Well, perhaps we can
If you want, I
sit
can look
down
at it
and
right
look at
now.
it at some point.
Pass it
I'll
here.
just like look around at everybody else like...
Perhaps, Mr. Dracon, do you know any spell of warding or anything like of that sort? Might kind of protect us in case
I
mean,
don't
happens.
think
mean-
there's any protecting from that.
You can all stand on the other side of the room, and I can just be here on the table and have a look if you are worried.
I'm not worried.
You've handled it a few times, you know
Well,
what effect it does.
If Miss Novacree isn't worried about it, then I don't think we shall be either.
I'm not worried about it because I have an amulet of proof against detection and location, so I'm a little less worried about being spied upon.
What happens if you both hold it at the same time?
I don't know.
Can I have a look, Miss Novacree?
Yeah, I'll take it out. I have to make another charisma save.
If it's like covered in a rag, is it still the same thing? Can you handle it like if it's covered?
You can do an Arcana check if you want to know, or you can experiment and find out.
I feel like she'd
Prepare
need to
a
make
tongue.
that if she's handling it.
I'll just do the charisma check again. Or charisma
Well,
save.
have you taken your hand off of it?
Nah, yeah, I put it. Oh fuck! I put it back in the bag. So
Well, then yep, you got it. Okay. You gain a second stage of exhaustion. Probably should have used
Are
that
you-
chat
Yes.
blessing earlier.
Yeah, probably.
Are you okay, Miss Novacree?
You can see, by the way, that
Yeah.
she is
see
visibly
it.
like turning gray and looking like she's getting like a little dizzy and struggling to stay.
See
on
what
her
I mean?
feet with this.
you guys shouldn't handle this.
Dracon just turns to dust.
I'm gonna put it on. There's like a table, right? I'll put it on the little table.
Yes, can you?
Yeah, there
can
was a
you,
table towards.
Can you place it down for me, please?
Yeah, there you go. I'll set it on the table.
Right, I don't think I have anything technically like feat-wise or anything
It
that
would
would
be
help.
the identify spell.
I do not have
Ah.
identify.
The only other
Right.
way to fully identify it then is to attune to it and hand it,
Don't attune to it. Do not attune to it.
which can be done over the course of 1 hour and a short rest.
That was my
Is
specific instructions. Don't tell anyone. Don't attune to it.
are you linked to this item, Miss Novacree? Besides just
No.
touching it,
Outside of just handling it, no. I was told not to do that, but that was a
we-
bad idea.
with magic items, you are able to link, so you can use them effectively. Maybe I understand that you've been told not to, but maybe it would help if somebody did, just for a
Are
short
any
while.
of you not good aligned?
Perhaps
I,
once we
um,
find out more information about this orb.
Yeah, I'm
I-
neutral
that step.
evil.
I am definitely good.
Definitely believe that.
How
no.
do you know your alignment? That's an
You
easy
just feel
question,
it
not
in your
an outer
soul.
I mean, if you're generally someone who helps other people,
Are you suggesting that somebody with
is a good person.
a good nature shouldn't try?
To link with this magic item, I'm definitely suggesting that.
Was you told?
Came
any-
from a
any-
temple of elemental evil.
If
Yes.
It's used to communicate with a demon queen.
Yeah, we probably should just maybe put it away for now.
if you are
I-
neutral, can you?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you want me to try?
Right now?
I don't think you should, Junko.
I don't
That
think
seems-
so either, but if it gets
Yeah.
answers, I'm willing to try.
We don't know if it's gonna get answers.
Perhaps we could find answers elsewhere before we attempt any of this.
I
What he
agree.
said.
Okay.
Yep.
Dracon and I could do research on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could help with the research of that if you want.
Well, I suggest then you just. I don't think you should touch it again. Maybe I'll touch it and put it back in your pack.
I'll just hold my
I will
hold my
do
bag
that.
open.
What if you just like grab it with a cloth and
I was
just
gonna,
like,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna say
gonna-
you.
I'll try.
use
I
your
can try to
cape.
do that. I can try to use like
Use your one of your many
fabric.
ropes to pick it up.
Or yeah, you could.
I will use whatever like rag cloth I have and see if that helps.
Scoop.
To move it into a pack.
It might. Hang on, let me just check something real quick.
As he does that, his kind of
Okay.
the hemline kind of goes up, and I check out his sexy legs.
Dracon, would you please make a charisma saving throw for me?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
So I guess it didn't work.
Sexy legs.
They have terrible charisma.
You have
12.
advantage. I'm sorry. You do have advantage.
I roll again.
He turns to dust on us, guys. No.
12.
12.
Oh.
You gain a level of exhaustion.
Alright, cool.
And as you touch this thing, you too can feel like it's like all of you is being pulled into this little golden
One
skull.
ring, man.
Mm-hmm.
One ring.
To the extent that when you let go of it, when you release your grasp on it, it kind of leaves you gasping for a moment and like the world's spinning around you.
We
Can
were
I-
told that the demons did something to create. I don't really understand it, but demi-planes? Do you think this is one of those?
The orb is a demi-plane?
Is that
What's
not
a
how
demi-plane?
That's what we were told by Burn. I think it was Burn. About how there was so much power. The Zugmoi and Ooze were helping evil dudes in the temple create demi-planes to spawn stuff. I don't understand any of that, but is this one of this feels like it could be something
Feels
that
like
bad?
something. Yeah. It feels like if it's used to like free Zugmoi or commune with Ayus, like Lara said, then it probably takes whoever's, like if you're linked with it, then maybe it like uses your life force to.
I can ask Lareth more about it.
If you
I
want.
don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
He might ask how you know of this information.
He already knows she has it.
He does know I have it. He's the one who pointed it out to them.
Oh god damn it.
I know without identifying it, I can't find out exactly what it is, but do I know of any objects similar to this that are used to communicate with gods or beings, especially evil ones, I guess? I don't know specifics, but...
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
So it's like the ring and the palantary.
15.
15. You know of other artifacts of this nature, of this power, items like the Hand of Vecna or the Orb of Dragonkind or the Deck of Many Things. Like each artifact is a legend unto itself. Do you know where any are? Of course not, no. Most artifacts have been lost to time.
With my sage
You
feature.
would know that in Eminence, it is likely that the Grand Library of the Emperor could
Love
have
information in it.
information on the lost artifacts.
I'm getting there.
If there's any place where we could find any potential information, Eminence is the place to be.
Mind you, that is on artifacts in general. On this, the place to find information would probably be in the temple where it was forged.
Or, of course, inside the temple where it was forged.
Probably no good to try to use Burns' library to do research on it.
No, he has a very limited library, unfortunately.
Spiteful little shit.
You would also know that typically attuning to an artifact, the artifact's malevolent or benevolent mind will reach out to its wielder and teach you how it's used. Attuning
was
to it
fully-
would tell you.
I was fully wanting to do that, but
I wouldn't recommend it if you're.
I am neutral good, so. But I like cool shit, so. Me, Nathan, is fully prepared. Dracon, also in the search of knowledge and power and magic, is also extremely keen, but he's not going to tell you guys that.
I'm pretty sure we know at this point. I think he's severely interested in the item.
What if this item is the reason that good guys go bad?
I imagine that the person who wielded this was evil. I don't know if a good person wielding it would make them evil. I don't know exactly how this works.
What did you two feel as you held it?
I don't know how to explain. It's something I've never really felt. It's like being hit with being awake for days. Instantly.
So you're tired.
More so than usual, yes, Miss
As you
Junko.
say that, Nova realizes she's like exhausted as fuck and still standing and just like collapses into a chair.
I'm already sitting down.
Rest and talk more in the morning.
The feeling would be comparable to, you know, like when you have the flu and your whole body feels really heavy and like your limbs are sluggish? That would be the feeling.
I'm very accustomed to that feeling.
I feel like I felt like this when I was poisoned.
To a lesser extent, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps
That
we
wasn't
should-
poison, though. That was disease.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should call it a night then and continue this conversation in the morning.
I don't know what else we can really do or say about this without finding out the true point of this object. I mean, we could speak to Larif. He might give information. I doubt he will.
It's worth a shot.
I think
It's
we
worth
could
a
ask
shot.
him, but yeah, I think he knows that it's important to Headrak and that they need it for the temple stuff. So
Yeah, but
he's
he doesn't
probably going to be
really-
more pissed that we just have it and we want to
doesn't
know
really
more
care
about it.
about them.
He
Maybe.
did give us the name of the man who took his place, whether or not that's out of spite, but he might be willing. And it's either we do go to Eminence to find out information on artifacts in general, or we try and figure it out in the temple. But of course, we don't want to take it there, and we are not going there right now.
Also, am I the only one that feels like every time we go to talk to Larith, he gets more information out of us than we get from him?
I don't tell him
No.
anything.
I
I
feel
don't
like
tell
that.
him anything.
I wouldn't say so.
I feel like that. I
Well,
feel
that's
like it's a
because
good idea.
you told him information.
We haven't really.
I
given
didn't tell him
any-
anything that he didn't already know about me,
You asked him about the orb,
and he gave me nothing.
but he now knows you have it.
Well, he knew she had it anyway.
No, he didn't. She said he was surprised by
I
it.
mean, it was missing when I left or when I escaped, so.
He said she stole it, right, sir?
And if it's... He's not going to be leaving his cell, so... Does it really matter?
I don't believe there's any harm in asking for information, but I don't believe we'll get any. But that doesn't help us with the spy.
I'm
I
going to
feel
ask
like
him
this is
about
a
Oh,
it,
separate
yeah.
too.
problem.
I forgot that was a thing that existed now.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's still
try
in
to
the
figure
church,
out-
right?
Yeah, where is
Oh,
the
that's
spy?
the assassin. There's an assassin and
Oh,
a spy.
fuck, right,
And
there's an
orb.
assassin and a spy. Oh my god.
So I didn't get to it last time, but did you guys question the assassin?
Yes,
Okay.
he did not give
anything.
us anything.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Literally 0 words.
He is Dampier?
He is.
Stanfir, yeah.
That's pretty much all we got.
Did you guys kill him, or did you guys still hold
He's
have him
at the
somewhere?
church.
He's, yeah.
Being
In the
held
cell
at-
in the church.
in the cell, yeah.
Good place.
We'll let him starve a couple days, then he'll talk a little bit more.
I don't think the church people are going to starve him.
Of blood, maybe.
Dhamphirs don't require blood.
but they don't require it,
just
though.
have a thirst for it. It's not.
Well, if he gets thirsty enough, then he might be able to talk. We dangle some blood over him.
The plan was to get spells that might help us get him on our side so that we can question him. And I actually forgot to mention that to you guys, because maybe Zone of Truth would have been useful, but that was Father Callamore, question mark?
I believe it was Father Callamore.
Yes,
Maybe.
I believe we mentioned Miss Novacree being able to somehow use her
This
powers
charm
to help.
person. I think Zone of Truth might be more useful.
I was thinking both. Zone of
Is
Truth
Zone
doesn't.
of Truth a clerical spell? That's interesting.
I would just like to point out that there is a lot we have on our plate.
Ugh.
And I do believe the orb, even though it is extremely powerful and important, is not really a problem at the moment that we should be trying to
Right.
deal with.
We should be
Agreed.
still focused on prepping to go to the temple. So potions, research, information, whatever
Question
we can
Why?
do to figure out who the spy is before
If-
the meeting.
if Miss Cora can use her charm spell and we can
Wait,
get
what?
information from the assassin and the spy.
You mean
It wasn't me.
Novacree?
Do you mean Nova?
Who did I say?
You said
Laura. It's that level of
I'm
exhaustion.
sorry, I
It's
am
the
extremely
it's the
tired.
exhaustion.
It's been a long
think
day of
Ithri is rubbing off on
research
you.
and I got hit by some ASMR, like I don't even.
Wait, what?
It's
It's an aura.
an aura of deathly necrotic magic, and I touched a skull, and it's been a day, Miss Cora. I'm sorry.
You should go to bed. We should all go
Perhaps
to bed.
sleep is in order for all of us.
Yes.
I wanted to work on my scroll, and now I don't even
We'll do it
think
tomorrow.
I should.
It's okay. We'll have
Okay.
time.
Are you
You
sure
can
I
work
can
on
do
your
it tomorrow?
scroll, and I could talk to Lareth.
Because you guys have done all the
Team
research
effort.
that you needed to, right?
No.
I
Oh.
believe that
On the temple.
Miss Cora would like to also research something else. Yes, the Devourer.
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 Devourist.
So, yes. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to climb up the ladder.
We should all sleep
I help
together.
him go up the ladder.
We should all sleep in the same room
I don't want to.
or two rooms.
No.
Again.
Would you like? I'm gonna look at Therithia. Would you like to go to the roof again?
Yes, I will meet you there once I get Dracon to his room. to our
Okay,
room.
Nova, it's you and me again.
No.
I don't need help.
Oh.
I'm fine. I'm not an invalid for reveal.
Help him get to bed.
I
I was
think
gonna,
getting
I was
up-
just, I just wanted to tuck you in, man. Right?
No,
Are you quite sure, Mr. Dracon?
I am perfectly fine. As I stumble out the door and bang into the door frame.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up as well.
Perhaps just a little
I-
help.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna lay
We all
down in a
left-
bed
we all
down
left
here
Doroki in the
because
bottom.
no, it's fine. She's really tired in here. She probably fell asleep during that conversation.
The bed sheets, unfortunately, would still be a little dusty though, because I
There are
can't wash
clean
those
ones.
right now.
There are clean ones down here in a container.
She
Okay.
did not even notice. She just
I go
she
back
fell asleep in the chair.
downstairs. Go back downstairs, try to wake you up, and see if you want to go up to the room. Miss Novacree. Miss
Huh?
Novacree, I kind of shake you. Would you perhaps like to go up to the room and not here by yourself?
Oh, right. I didn't even realize you all left.
I'm already
I'll go
upstairs
upstairs.
snoring.
Yeah, I help her up to her feet and help her up the stairs and up to the room.
Yes.
Before Ithri leaves, he's going to look at some of the weapons to find out if there is. You said lots of words.
Oh,
some
yes.
of them Ashley doesn't know, but I'm sure Ithri would.
Pole
Is there
arms.
anything that is Warhammer like?
I think that's the one they don't have. Let me.
That's fine.
Warhammer
There are
40,000.
maces.
Hell yeah.
Nope.
That's
E3's a hammer kind of guy.
and Morning
No, that's
Stars.
fine.
Unfortunately, no hammers.
Yeah. Cool.
Darn.
I didn't think so. Just wanted to check. E3's going to go upstairs a little bit sad, but that's fine.
Sorry.
Poor E3.
I've only got 2 hammers.
As you guys
I
are
want more.
settling in, actually, hang on, E3, are you settling in? I feel like you're the one who didn't say what you're doing.
I didn't, so I was going to do that and then sort of just do a sit down, meditate, and then in the room. And
E3,
then
come to
sleep.
bed. It's late. We need rest.
Yeah, this is part of my rest. I'm good.
Good night.
Night.
E3.
Sleep. Don't wake me too early. Unless there's an assassin.
E3,
Hello.
after
Oh,
the
hello.
sound of Dracon snoring starts to permeate your little room, you see something
Time.
in the unfortunate mirror in the room.
Oh no, not this again.
You see
Is it myself?
it is, but not doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I'll like glance at Dracon and walk over to the mirror and be like,
Wouldn't want to wake him.
no. He's exhausted.
In my sleep.
No, I'm not old. I'm.
How are you enjoying your trial run?
Sorry, my trial.
Oh,
you mean
yes.
your effects? They have been useful and chaotic and
But that's the fun.
confusing.
You'll get used to it.
Hope so.
A little chaos, a little mischief.
I mean, as long as it's in a proactive, positive manner, then
Oh, of course.
yeah, I know.
Speaking of proactive, that's quite some orb your friend has.
Oh,
Don't you
you
think?
saw that?
Uh-oh.
I've no idea. Do you?
Oh, I have all sorts of ideas. And they're so fun. So many things one could do with something of that power. Not you, of course. You're no mage. But just imagine what...
None of the things I've imagined so far were good or fun.
But what if it could let you command a demon lord?
I don't think.
Think of all the good you could do when you're the boss. Demons do horrible things, don't they? But you wouldn't.
I mean, in theory, that is true. However, at this point, I can't even control what I do magically when I rage.
That's just practice. And whims, I suppose. I suppose there's no escaping that you'll always do what I want you to do, but... what about what you want? What do you want, E3?
To destroy it.
Really?
Right now. I mean, before I found out that was a thing, I just wanted a nice rest and some meat, but...
What if I told you my influence could protect you?
Protect me from what?
It. The study of it.
That seems very vague.
That's what I do.
Can I not just bring it to you?
Oh, E3. No, I don't think so. I like to watch. Maybe pull a few strings, interact just a little bit, but...
You do sound really creepy when you say things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you've helped a lot so far. But that did sound creepy. I don't trust it.
Oh, no one said anything about trust. You shouldn't trust it. Artifacts like that are fickle. They have a mind of their own, a sense of mischief that doesn't line up with my own.
So, did you find out about the orb because I found out about it?
Well, I am always watching.
Again with the creepy. Well, so... Okay. I don't...
What can I say, E3? I'm curious. It's such a fascinating little relic. I want to know more.
So, it contacts a demon prince, did you say?
Oh, she's a queen, or she fancies
demon
herself.
Queen.
Very quaint, really.
But you're more powerful than that.
No.
His eyes, by the way, your eyes, rather, in the mirror, have turned green. Just the irises.
At my asking that, or just the whole time?
At you asking that. But there, even as he lets the silence hang, they start to return to your normal eyes.
I'm guessing that's a little bit of you. I don't trust this thing.
That's okay.
More than that, I don't trust myself. Unless you've got good reason, I can't see myself picking that thing up.
Isn't curiosity a good reason? What if I told you it would give you greater powers to protect your friends? I'm not even lying.
It's not the things that you are saying that worry me.
Well, wouldn't want to share all my secrets.
No. Where's the fun in that?
Fun. There is the word. You do as you want, of course. Our bargain is already made. I just want to enjoy the show, and I want to make sure you enjoy the show too.
So, I'm not doing it anytime tonight, but if I did decide I wanted your protection in order to touch the thing,
I'll be there. I'm always there, E3. I'll just know. I'm you.
Okay. Yes, but you're also not.
Kind of you to say.
I'm no member of a Fey court.
Well...
Just a simple smithy.
A simple smithy. I knew a simple smith once. His name was E3 too. Or Etri, actually.
How did you know him?
We interact.
Them? I said him. They? Them? Was that
I suppose.
anyone I would know of?
Oh, no, I'm sure not.
Okay.
You can do, if you want, oh shit, what would this be? A religion check?
Can I make one in my
We
sleep?
all know how good you are at those.
Plus nothing. Religion check. Hang on. I'm getting there. Hang on. 13.
13?
Not bad.
No.
You actually have heard of an Eitri. One of a pair of dwarven brothers in dwarven folklore, if you will. They had a furnace, and they would forge the weapons of dwarven gods, such as Mjolnir and such.
Okay. Hang on. Eitri.
Mm-hmm.
So, I suppose you're going to tell me you gave them their power?
Oh, no. No. Eitri was quite amazing, though I always thought the brother was more gifted, but I digress. I've no desire to harm you in any way, Ethan. As I've told you, I would much prefer you to succeed in your endeavors. I have some vested stakes in your success, let's just say. I'm just offering you a little bit of advice. Take a chance. Good night, E3.
Oh.
And he kind of fits back into your posture.
Okay. Shit. I think if you
Y'all
just
are
like
worried
sit down
about
in front of the mirror.
We got
I
no
didn't know he was
secrets,
that
guys.
creepy,
No
man.
secrets.
Puck is like, hey, I'll help you, but I'm a creepy boy.
That's who gets his power. The more you creep out, the more powerful.
It's a
Then he is
mischief maker
so
thing.
powerful right now.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, I think Ithri is gonna just sit for a bit and then try and sleep.
Okay.
Cora, before she goes to bed, will pray to Archael and tell him everything.
Everything?
No.
Everything.
Nova's just sitting there like,
Listening to everything she said.
And Nova Cree, oh, she said I could call her Nova. She's got this orb, and it's not very good. Blah blah blah. blah.
Wait, so you pray
if
out
she
loud?
wasn't so exhausted, she'd just be like, she's trying her best to glare at you from across the room, but
Isn't it
can't.
weird how listening to
Just-
Cora pray makes you more exhausted even though you're laying down?
Yeah, she's like, level 3 exhaustion now. Let me just add it.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you guys want to do tonight before sleep? Or is it
Nope.
sleep?
It's sleep.
All right.
Resist the urge to attune to a magic item.
Just resist it.
Junko, you know the dream. Once more you see the skeletal graveyard. Once more you see that same skeletal figure demanding to know who will you speak to today, and obviously you know the drill.
What's happened if I try to deny it?
Things get nutty.
In what way?
Things start to crack. Voices start to demand that you speak to them. It gets to be kind of cacophonous. Not good.
Tonight, I will choose, but I'll wait a while before I do until
Like
the
you're
voices.
trying to resist?
Yeah, but I'll just keep my head on my Davis head again, and
that same spectral figure starts to get angry, demanding you answer, yelling at you, calling you different names. Each of the grave sites around you, you can hear a different name being shouted at you from those graves. You can hear wails starting, not like crying whales, not sea whales. That would be
wild.
I murdered a whale, guys.
Yeah.
Really nutty.
It hit its fin on a sailboat. I had to,
Yeah. And the more you fight it, the more like your head starts to hurt. You start to feel like blood coming out your nostrils, your ears. It starts to get bad until you almost like relaxing a muscle that was tensed until you allow them to teach you. That's it.
It'd be the same one, the herbalist.
Got it. Come the morning.
What does a long rest do for exhaustion?
Reduces it by 1 stage. Remember that chat's blessing?
That's fine.
Sorry, I'll quit being a dick about it, but you all awaken more or less refreshed. Nova, you still feel probably, I would think the exhaustion is manifest as like a soreness, a feeling of just like you've recently been through, like you just got back from a vacation. Like there's a world weariness. Like you're on the mend of it.
Bone aches.
But the rest of you, well rested. Your abilities are back. Your hit points are back. What do you want to do?
Meet up with Dracon.
I would sleep in this morning. I wouldn't be up early like usual.
Oh, I would probably burst in there like, you ready to go, Dracon?
Hello, what?
Ready to go?
What do you mean? You just woke up, E3, Miss Cora.
Go back to sleep, E3.
I'm ready to go.
Can I quickly teach you something, Miss Cora?
Yeah, let's go.
What?
Do you know what manners are?
Yes.
Did you know it is courteous to knock on somebody's door before bursting in? It's a sign of respect.
Oh.
What if we had been snuggling?
I am partially naked
I'm sorry.
right now.
She's gonna leave the room and shut the door.
I didn't.
It's learning.
I'm gonna robe up properly and just follow her out.
She like ran downstairs.
Yeah, I hear her like stomping.
Oh god.
No, she doesn't stomp. She's very deft on her feet.
Yeah, you're like. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
Miss Cora.
What?
Miss Cora. Did you need me for something? You kind of come in the room and didn't say anything. You just ran off. It's very peculiar.
I felt bad. I didn't have manners.
I don't mean to be that guy, but you should feel bad. And that is like the first stage of learning when you're wrong, you know.
I was really excited to do research with you again.
I would love to do research with you, Miss Cora.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, yes.
Even though I'm rude and I don't have any manners?
Exactly, yes. I don't mind that one bit. When we are researching, I love books.
Okay.
More so than manners. And
She
respect.
wipes a tear from her eye. Let's go.
I'll hand her my old man handkerchief.
Use this, Miss Cora.
Okay.
I want to walk out.
People do get dicks when they become older. Wait, that came out wrong.
They get what?
They got dicks.
And so as you guys are going out, you can see that the common room of the inn has emptied. There's pretty much just Mrs. Gundagoot and the older child is currently putting down chairs and dutifully helping to get things ready for the day.
Do we have a name for them?
You do not.
Hello. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I quickly, I came down the roof and quickly went back to our booth and made sure that secret door was closed. I don't know if anyone closed it last night.
It is.
Okay.
It would have been closed.
Oh, we should probably all travel together again and do the same thing we did yesterday.
Yes, I know what that is.
Does anybody else need to do anything?
Didn't E3 want to work on the forge still, or?
Yep.
Maybe for refill.
Yes,
wanna
Master
help us
Dracon?
Research?
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there.
You just like
Just pop out of the doorway.
Just jump off the roof.
Oh, hello. Me and Miss Cora are going to Burns Tower. I don't know what you wanted to do this morning.
Do you require any help?
No.
Well, we probably.
What are you going to see Mr. Burns about?
We're just gonna use his library for research.
Good with books for refill.
He helped us yesterday.
I could read them.
I was in deep thought and.
If I was, then yes, I will accompany you guys back.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
But first, breakfast? Yes, maybe.
I don't need breakfast. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I want breakfast.
Oh, okay. I'm having breakfast too then.
Breakfast it is, and I kind of drape my arms around both of them and walk them all towards our booth.
all you feel is muscle on my back.
Bony muscle.
Neck
Got it.
and sinewy muscle and pure
Grumpy
rippness.
old man muscle.
Oh my god.
Grumpy old man.
Strong.
I'm imagining Master Roshi right now.
I'm great.
What about the other three of you?
Well, I think E3 would actually get up after having been woken, but very slowly. So like 30 minutes later, he might be downstairs.
I'm not sure what Junko would do today because she needs to make potions. I don't
Well,
know if
last
she's gold for
time-
potions now. Let's see.
Just need to ask. Last time you guys were at the forge,
With you,
but,
yeah.
but making potions, so we can do the same.
Yeah.
Before I go downstairs, I want to try something, and I don't think it's gonna work, but I want to try it anyways. I don't think she's ever done this, and I don't know if this is how the spirit thing works, but I want to try to use Valkyrie to communicate with my mother. I just want to like sit there and see, because it's like an ancestral thing, so I don't think that's how it works, but I don't think she has a full understanding of it. And she really wants to talk to her mom. So she's going to try to just see if that's possible, but I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
No, it's not at all, but she doesn't know that, so.
Okay. She tries. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean,
Nothing.
nothing. Starting the morning off with a little bit of disappointment.
Yeah, well, ended the day with disappointment, started the day with
You know,
disappointment. It's
that's
just
what
all
we do here.
disappointing. Yeah, I guess she'll just go find Junko to see if we were making more potions today.
All right. Well,
Yes. E3?
Hello.
Knock knock.
Morning. No, I'm already downstairs.
Okay. Alright.
I'll be in the breakfast room getting breakfast.
Do you want to take it to go? I have a lot I want to get done today.
Okay.
Wait. we can take our breakfast. Can we? Do we have to sit here for a feel?
I have like bread like hanging off my, like jumping onto it, and like I guess we can get this to go as well.
Flash
Also,
cut to
I never
Cora
knew
with,
an
like, a
elf
plate full
to
of
be a
pancakes.
glutton. Bread.
Bread is pretty good. I don't blame him for eating as much as he can.
Elves don't like being stereotyped. I learned that from Brother Smith.
Yes, I was trying to cast me somewhere.
I'm not. I just curious. I thought you guys ate.
We have high metabolism, so we need to consume much.
Meanwhile, the bread is like slowly just going to its hips.
Every time I turn around and knock something off, because hips.
Dead ass.
I was just curious.
Yes, we have
I could do
high
what I
metabolism.
want. Nothing happened, so
Same.
I could shave my head and it grow back. So
You can shave your head and your hair grows back?
I tried
Well,
that once.
That happens to everyone, but it just takes time.
Isn't E3 bald on top?
Yeah. Yeah. Entirely bald.
No.
That was the funniest thing ever.
I looked at Ashla and I said that. I was like, "Yep, to grow back."
Well, mostly everyone, it grows back.
No, I mean tomorrow my hair would be right back to where it is.
Is that magic?
Um,
How did that happen?
Lineage, and I looked at Cora.
Does that mean you don't have to cut it? Does it not get any longer than it is now?
I'm sure it grows. It just it's best to keep it as is. Most natural, I guess, is the way to say.
Oh, I'm all natural.
Nothing against you, Cora, with the dying. Just like our blood.
He like pulls the hood up.
Are you, oh yeah, have you died? Because, as in, no, that sounded terrible.
Have
She
you died?
did.
her hair.
She did diet this morning. yes.
Okay.
You're just terrible, terrible people.
Oh,
I'm gonna assume, unless stated otherwise, she's just gonna continue coloring her
Yeah,
hair.
fair enough.
yeah, I'll let you know.
As you guys finish up with breakfast and begin to go out into the town to do your business for the day, we're actually going to end here for tonight. I know it's a little earlier than normal. I know we didn't do a break, knowing we were going to be ending a little earlier. We will be live again tomorrow, however, with more Pathfinder Shattered Star. That will be our other group. That will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. And more of this game next week at 3 p.m. Eastern and back to our usual time frame, as far as I know, right? Should be normal.
Yeah,
Should be normal.
next Sunday. I
Okay.
will not ruin the game. Yes.
Good.
Well, I don't know if ruined is the word, but
That's
yes.
I
Can I
mean,
speak to
my
your
work
manager?
won't ruin. Yeah, you want his personal cell phone number? I'll give
Yeah,
it to you.
actually, I do. I'll be like, hey, so Raha is supposed to play with us. It's a scheduled event, and you disrespecting our
No,
time
I
like
told
that is
them.
really
I'm
rude.
sorry, you got the
Send
wrong
Michael
number.
to
No
talk
one
to
by the
him.
name Sarah works here.
Yeah, literally. Send
Oh yeah, I should send Michael to
Michael will
talk to.
take care of business. If you want to catch up on our past episodes or any of this episode that you may have missed, our YouTube channel has all of our gameplay on it and a few shows from the past. You can also check out all of these wonderful people, and you should, on their different social media and Twitch accounts linked in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. We'll
Yes,
see
thank
you
you.
next time. Have a good
Thank you,
night,
guys.
everyone.
Good to
I
be
had
back.
much fun.
See you guys next week.